I am not taking personal readings at this time. Please do not get scammed by people posing as me in the comments section. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel, Roseology. So today's pick a card is a reading all about the person that is currently in your energy because you are about to meet this person. So this is like a soulmate sort of reading, and this is not just exclusive to romantic partnerships, but this is all types of partnerships. So a lot of different types of relationships came up today. Some friendly, some business, some romantic, some family, even four-legged friends like pets and stuff like that even came up. Very interesting reading today just to see who's in your energy. So if you are interested in finding out who the universe and the Most High are conspiring to bring into your world pretty soon here, if you feel like there is somebody that you're about to meet, or you're just here for shits and giggles just to see, then this reading is for you. So let's just jump straight into the disclaimers and the meditation so we can get into the reading. So obviously this is a general reading, meaning that it will resonate with who it is meant to resonate with. Tarot does not control or dictate your life. If you hear something that you do not like and think that you're just doomed to that reality, then you are not using my readings correctly. I conduct these readings for confirmation and not answers. So if you hear something for the first time, please do not take that message without receiving confirmation from your higher self and your spiritual team. Realize that at the end of the day, your free will and what you choose to do with it will determine your outcome, not a pick a card reading on YouTube. So please be responsible, be accountable for your own actions, and use this as a guide to help decipher the messages that your spiritual team has been trying to send you all along. And getting to the meditation, for those of you that want to participate in this meditation, let me just say, like I always do, this is a general reading for the collective. So in order for this reading to resonate with you, you have to be synced into the energy of this reading. To help you do that and help you select a pile with your third eye and not your physical ones, I'm going to be offering a 60-second meditation. Halfway into that meditation, I will be placing crystals from my clairvoyance that like to pick piles with objects on them. And after the clairvoyant pile selection, there will be a clairaudient selection where I play a different tone for each pile, and you can select a pile based off of which tone resonates with you the most. If you are drawn to another pile, that's because there is another message for you in that pile. So if you are ready, get into a relaxed position, become aware of your entire body, starting with your feet, and work that awareness up in sections from the feet to the head. Then take a deep breath in through your nose for around 5 seconds. Hold that breath for 3 seconds, and then exhale for 6 to 7 seconds. Then ask your guides, spirit, ancestors, the universe, or all of them to connect you to your higher self so you can receive confirming messages as far as the new individual currently in your energy or the person that you are about to meet. So this is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. On pile 1 is pre-night. On pile 2 is rose quartz. On pile 3, I believe is howlite. And on pile 4, we have moonstone. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. So we're going to be starting off with your tarot cards down here to see what incoming sort of soulmate or person that is currently in your energy, because you are about to meet this person or connect with them, run into them, something along those lines. So yeah, we're just going to get started with your tarot cards. I'm going to be pulling some additional oracle cards on camera just to see if I can get any more details about this person, this union, the reason that the universe is conspiring to bring you two together. So let's just get started. Very first tarot card that we have for you here is Strength. So this person could definitely have some Leo energy with the Strength card here. Or very like dominant fifth house, very strong fifth house placements or something like that, or transits. The second card that we have here is a Ten of Swords in reverse, and this is the card of Gemini. And the third tarot card that we have here is the Tower. And don't be worried about the Tower, but we'll see what we're getting here. All right, pile 1. So the person that is currently in your energy that's showing up in your reading could totally be a Leo with the Strength card here. They could also have some very strong Gemini third house or Mercury placements with the Ten of Swords here. But a sign is coming through for you that may indicate that you are about to meet the soulmate. And it's also numbers and sequences that I'm picking up is one of the very strong signs that you are about to meet this person. So this could be numbers like 1234 because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, or like 456, 456. It could be like 9, 10, you know, or 10, 11 on the clock, or 11, 12, 12, 13, something like that. Or you could just see numbers that are in sequence like that, like on a receipt or a phone number or something like that. So this person coming into your life for some reason, they do feel pretty platonic. They don't feel like family or necessarily business, maybe not even romantic. It feels like a genuine connection with a friend, or it could be some sort of romantic connection that starts out very innocent and very friendly, and very like it could be, if it does become a romantic connection, it could start out with like the two of you either not being attracted to each other in the beginning and it develops over time, or there is an attraction there, but nobody acknowledges it with the Strength card right here, because we do have the Strength card. And Strength card, as you can see, she's like dealing with this lion here. So this is her, the more civilized version, trying to overpower the more primal instincts that we have inherited just being human beings. And this can be things like greed or pride or lust. You know, it's something that maybe we're trying to counter, something that we're trying to make submit to us, basically. So it could be some sort of very strong attraction here that either you or this other person, you try to like play it down, and you know, so it could actually, yeah, with the Strength card here, this could definitely be like a I'm actually going to change that. This could definitely be a romantic connection with the Strength card here, because it's like, yeah, there is a little bit of a feeling with the Strength card here that like, damn, they look good, or this person's really attractive, or the way that they talk to me, I'm very interested in, or this Strength card could be like a little bit of a crush. Something about it does feel a little bit like a crush, but just not wanting to be honest about it though either. So that could totally happen. So I will change that. This could be a romantic connection, but it just starts out more innocent and friendly. You may even ask yourself, like, do they even like me? Are they attracted to me? Because you may get not necessarily mixed signals, but they're just, whoever this person is, they are definitely not going to let you know their genuine intentions in the very beginning with this Strength card, because there's going to be parts of you that they're very connected to or attracted to that they don't want to let on. So it could definitely be romantic. For me, it feels more, I would say it feels more platonic given these cards, but we're going to pull some additional oracle cards later on here just to check it out. Maybe I should zoom in just a little bit. Okay, Let's try that. Okay, so yeah. But yeah, definitely watch out too for numbers in sequence, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, stuff like that. Yeah, so this could also as well be like meeting a family member that you didn't know you had too, or even reuniting with someone that you hadn't seen since you were like really small. But I promise you that this person is someone that you're going to end up having a blast with, and they also challenge you to be a better version of yourself with the Strength card here and this Ten of Swords in reverse. With this reversal, this soulmate, this person that's in your energy right now that is coming into your life very soon will challenge you to let go of a painful past or a past experience or memory, because it is more harmful to hold on to it than to let it go. If this does end up becoming a romantic situation, I have to put this warning out here for pile number 1. This is literally only for a couple of people here. But the thing is that if this is a romantic connection, this person is not going to end up healing you. They're not going to be able to love you so much that they love that pain out of you. So it's going to be very important to keep realistic expectations with this connection. With the Strength card right here, Ten of Swords in reverse, Tower card. The idealism could become detrimental because it's not very realistic. And if you are looking at this relationship as this is going to help me so long as they treat me correctly, so long as they pour a lot of love and affection and attention into me, then this is going to help me recover from a painful past or something like that. That is not going to happen. This relationship will push you to almost like heal yourself in a sense, or to be that remedy for yourself. If there's one thing that this person is not going to do, they're not going to coddle you. They're going to push you out of that comfort zone. They're going to push you out of that dependency sort of space. Now, as I said before, this part of the message is literally only for like 1 or 2 people here. I feel like 2 people specifically. But you'll know if it's for you, okay? Especially if you've dealt with dependency issues in the past, this person is not going to allow you to depend on them. If anything, they're going to, if you deal with abandonment issues, this person is going to seriously trigger your fears of abandonment, because they're really like encouraging you and inspiring you and almost empowering you to be more independent, to trust them, to really seriously lean all the way into trusting them. When they say they have your back, they have your fucking back. It is about you trusting that person enough with this Ten of Swords in reverse and this Tower card right here. But this is all about, for some of you, that if you deal with trust issues, anything like that, this person is not going to fix that for you. If anything, they're just going to inflame them because you have not worked on them yourself. And this can really seriously end up damaging this connection if you do not work on that. Because this person is not, I repeat, they are not going to allow you to put your baggage onto them. It's not that they're not going to be there for you. It's not that they're not going to have your back. This is a way of them having your back. So there's a lot of tough love in this connection. And that's how they're really going to push you, into growing, into maturing, into really stepping into a powerful ass space with the Strength card right here in the Tower. But you are going to have fun with this person. Their fun is going to challenge you. Their fun is going to challenge you in a way, because they're really going to push you to forgive. Especially if you have issues with your parents, something about the Strength card right here looks like it could be some sort of internalized issues from childhood, from your parents. Abandonment issues could stem from there. If there's anything going on like that, this person, they're really not going to be able to stomach hearing you blame your family, blame your parents, blame anybody else. This person every time is going to like put you in your place. If you're used to like being like, oh, I'm like this because of my childhood or because of this past experience. This person does not like victim mentality at all. Ten of Swords in reverse. Matters of fact, they'll remove themselves from you if they sense that you're that type of person. And it's not because they're saying that you're not a good person, that you're not worthy of being loved. Their experiences from the past, I definitely have to pull some oracle cards on your person here. Their experiences from the past is they have had to learn how to transmute out of their own issues and out of their own problems. So the thing is that they're not coming into this situation to be that for you, because they're going to see what you're capable of. They're going to be able to see your power. Whether you can see your power and your potential for yourself or not, they're going to be able to see that. And they're going to feel so heavily disappointed if you're not exuding that. If you're not taking your power into your own hands and taking your life into your own hands, it's going to be very disappointing for them, because they can sense that kind of almost like leadership energy in you, or that authority sort of energy in you, just where it's like you're a lot more authoritative than you think. You have a lot more power than you think. And if you haven't necessarily learned how to wield that just yet, that's going to be something that's a little bit disappointing for them. And so it could, if you guys end up meeting in that type of scenario in the very beginning, this could be sort of like an on-off sort of situation where you guys only talk every now and again, like every couple of months or so. And if you start to change your tune and really kind of embrace your potential, that's when that person is going to like really fuse to you. And this isn't about winning them over. This isn't about proving anything to them or getting their validation. That's not what this is about. This person has just been through their own journey. And especially when you are coming from a place that you had to survive on your own, you had to figure out how to heal yourself or get better. You had to figure out how to like alchemize your own life. The last thing you're going to deal with is somebody that is sitting around complaining and not doing. And again, it's not an audit on you, and it's not saying that you failed or that something's wrong with you. It's just basically them saying, I don't have the space, time, or energy for this. And they'll dip out. This person will definitely dip out. They're that type of person where they're like, I don't need to sit here and convince you of anything. Like, I'm just going to dip out if I don't like that energy. Again, this part of the message is very specific for certain people, okay? They could definitely kind of encourage you to heal any sort of family wounds, to forgive any sort of family issues or drama or trauma. They're definitely going to advocate for that. Like, this is going to be the type of person that's like, stop letting these people have fucking power over you. Like, this is their type of energy. This is their type of personality. And so this person can come off a bit, not abrasive, but just a little like cold or a little sharp and not as gentle with your feelings, because they're like, I'm not going to baby you. You're so fucking capable of being this powerful individual. You want me to sit here and further victimize you? Like, I'm not going to do that. So yeah, this person, they can be a little like that at first, and they may be slightly intimidating because of that. But again, this is someone that can relate to discovering their own power and reclaiming their lives, because they have in some way had some very intense, painful experiences as well, but they really learn how to remove the thorns of the past so they could just keep the fruits of that experience. And they learn how to not be bitter about the past, or how to not let it even define them with this Ten of Swords in reverse, which is what it's saying to me personally anyway, this Ten of Swords in reverse. And this is the card of identifying when we're dealing with the Ten of Swords. When we're dealing with the Ten of Swords upright, this is the card of identifying with your circumstances, very simply, because in this card, yes, he is stabbed with 10 swords, but he isn't actually dead yet. He's lying there like he is. And the world is starting to go dark. So this card almost speeds up the inevitable, or jumps to a conclusion that hasn't necessarily happened yet when we're dealing with the Ten of Swords. So this tells me that your soulmate, this person that is currently in your energy, because they're on the way to you, will play a very major role in helping you remove these swords and these identities that past pains may have placed onto you, or that you may have unintentionally took on. And Strength is the card here of wrestling with our inner beast or barbarity, and it speaks to evolution, being more civilized, right? So, you know, this is about evolving past these past experiences that the Ten of Swords is talking about. And, you know, with Strength, like, we are animals and a part of nature, which means we can act as such. But we have evolved past impulse. Psychologically, we understand that there is consequences to our actions, correct? So your person coming into your life that you're about to meet with the Strength card here has been through their own journey of overcoming their animalistic nature. The part that's in them that maybe made them suffer from like anger issues or addiction, unhealthy traits and habits. And this is why they will distance themselves from you if they see these sort of like past behaviors, if they see any sort of semblance in their past to who you are right now. Currently, they'll distance themselves because they're like, listen, we're not good for each other. You know, the only thing that I'm going to be able to do for you is kind of like bring you down, and you're just going to bring me down. They can't be in those types of connections. So again, this isn't about judging you. It's just about them protecting themselves because they've had to learn to do that. And it could be anything that they've gone through. It may have even been something that they were born with, because the cool thing about this card with the Strength is the Lion isn't evil or ignorant or stupid in any way. He actually represents our human instincts, while the woman represents our human instincts expressed in a more civilized manner. So your soulmate did not choose a difficult past. More than likely, they were dealt a difficult hand and the odds were stacked against them. They likely did not have the resources to help themselves or transform or evolve from this lion, but they beat every fucking odd. This is a powerful person here coming into your life. For those of my pile ones, and this may be difficult to say or even admit, and it won't be for everyone here, but for my pile ones that have said or admitted to yourself, I need help somewhere. I need help when it comes to balance or moderation or discipline or self-control, because there's a part of me or my life that is destructive or not conducive to my happiness, yet I keep engaging. The universe heard you and is sending help in a physical form. Okay, but this person was always a destined part of your journey, but there is an interesting note here that this was like an optional, almost like soulmate. Like if you wouldn't have called out for them spiritually and mentally, they wouldn't have shown up. Almost like the saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears, right? Your person here is not your teacher or mentor, pile one. And it's wild because the Strength card is literally you and your person here. They are you in the future. They are the you after having reached a certain goal or a milestone. They are you after the transformation, after being more evolved. And the same way that the woman is the lion and the lion is the woman, your person, your soulmate, in a very strange way, is like a future evolved version of you coming into your life to help you get to the place you know that you are capable of, like right now. And if that makes you feel less than or insecure or bad, or if you just reject it, then that's totally up to you. And this is not the time for this person and you to connect. And if it's not the time, like I said earlier, this person will definitely distance themselves. They'll just step away from this. But for those that feel like you know you need assistance or more support to help you reach your potential, if you know and you are genuinely ready to surround yourself with accountability and accountable people and powerful people that know that at the end of the day, victim mentalities only destroy us. They only kill us. They only constrict our potential. Victim mentality can only do one thing: disempower you. Okay? And this isn't about saying that another person's actions aren't valid or that they didn't happen. Another person's actions have nothing to do with you. That is not your fault at all. Another person's actions is simply another person's actions because that person chose to act in the way that they did. Very simply. So this isn't about accepting accountability for another person's actions. Again, it has nothing to do with you. And you're going to understand that if you're not in that victim mentality. That's just the truth of the matter. If you are genuinely, truly ready to surround yourself with people that are going to tell you to be accountable in the places that you can be accountable, this is going to change your entire life. That's why the Tower card is here. The Tower card isn't here because of tragedy. The Tower card is here because what is being destroyed around you are these really, like these heavier, more dense negative constructs that have kept you trapped. They've kept you in prison with this Tower card right here. So this is a beautiful thing that's coming into your life, but you have to be ready for that accountability. You know, it's kind of like getting like a trainer at the gym. And like those trainers, they're not there to tell you like only do like 5 sit-ups because that's what's comfortable for you. No, they're going to push you until you damn near break, until you're sweating, until you're crying, until you're ready to curse them out because you're like, listen, I'm in pain. They're going to push you past that point for a reason. Okay, so this is not a comfortable union at all. I'm just here to tell you that, pile one. I'm sorry, I wish it could have been maybe something a little more comforting, but I can already tell with my pile ones anyways, that majority of my pile ones, y'all don't like comfort to fucking begin with. Y'all would rather be challenged. Y'all don't want comfortable situations. Y'all have been there, done that, and they didn't get you anywhere. If anything, you may have felt like you were always the one teaching other people. Y'all are ready to be the ones getting taught, you know? And so that's what I'm picking up with majority of my pile ones here. And that's exactly what you're calling in, and that's exactly what's coming to you. But this is going to elevate you. And y'all already know that, which is why majority of my pile ones, you're opening your arms up for this connection. You're like, bring it in. Finally, something that's not just gonna something that's gonna push me and encourage me and not tell me to be afraid of moving past my comfort zone. You know, so this is you not being surrounded by fear-based identities and fear-based people anymore. Yeah, this is totally out of the box thinkers as well. So this person is definitely going to come in to help almost provide assistance and support in a way where they're really pushing you. And I know personally from studying so many different natal charts, but not every single one of us was sent here to complete our mission or life purpose or even to evolve alone. If that was the case, the universe probably wouldn't have sent billions of souls to the same exact planet, and the universe also would not have made the 7th house in astrology. They wouldn't have had any sort of house opposing the first house of self. So there's a reason that the universe surrounds us with other people so we can kind of see ourselves. You know, we use mirrors to be able to look at ourselves and observe ourselves. And that's exactly what other human beings are. They are opportunities for us to observe the self, because it's very easy to lie to yourself when you're not surrounded by other people, or it's just easy in a sense to not be able to bounce other maybe like opinions and perspectives off of another person when you're not surrounded by other people. So if you spent your entire life isolated and alone, you would never be able to gauge another person's perspective. And that can be wildly eye-opening. You know, it can really help break us out of our own limited constructs and views and optics. So this is a very powerful union. But I'm not going to lie, when it comes to my pile ones, you guys have to be ready for this powerful ass union, because it's going to push you. And this is why I definitely try to refrain from like blanket statements on my channel here. Like, you have to learn how to be alone or whatever, because I've seen in so many birth charts that people's reason for their incarnation this time around is to experience true partnership, real, true, unconditional love, commitment, intimacy. And you've reached a part in your journey, pile one, where it is time for you and this person, your soulmate, to meet. I can totally feel that. But you at the same time too have to be ready for that, because if not, you may see this person. If this happens before you're ready, you're gonna see this person as somebody that's maybe like judgmental or critical, and that's not the case. So yeah, with the Tower card here, one of the main messages coming through is it's not a bad thing at all. The Tower always comes with the goal, again, to liberate. It's just destructive and painful, but the end result is the same, to free you from the Tower that was keeping the light and the sun out. In other words, it was keeping out the full truth. It was keeping out illumination, which is why the cards that follow the Tower, cards 17, 18, 19, the star, the moon, and the sun, they follow the Tower card. Once the Tower falls, these small flecks of light from the star, the moon, and the sun are able to follow. These small sort of flecks of light, these small resounding truths from far away, like stars, they begin to become more and more and more and more visible. Okay, so the star, think about how small a star is. It doesn't have a lot of illumination. And then it builds to the moon card, which is, there's a lot of illumination when we deal with the moon, a lot more than the star. And then we get to the sun, ultimate illumination. There's no darkness around. There's a reason that these cards follow in the Tower. Okay, and so that is what is happening with you here. Once the Tower falls, these small flecks of light, that light becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. That light at the end of the tunnel becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. And why do these lights become bigger? Because we are getting closer and closer and closer to these lights. If we were to travel thousands of light years to, like, I don't know, let's say Sirius, the star Sirius, eventually it's going to become as bright as our sun, right? Because we're not as far away from it. So this means that you are getting closer and closer and closer to some sort of resounding truth. You're getting closer to your own truth. You're getting closer to your own illumination, your own revelations through this union, pile one. Okay, so when we find the moon, a full moon, and the moon card, that connects us to a bigger truth. and even more depth and light. And then we come upon the ultimate horizon with the sun card, right? And so that's the brightest star there. Well, it's the brightest star that there is in our part of the sky, and it's right there in front of us, but it is something that we cannot experience inside of the tower, right? You have to walk outside to see the sun. You have to open the window to see it. And so this is a divine blessing, this amount of destruction, because God also works through destruction. All of these different mediums are just tools for the divine to express itself and for the divine to carry out its own plans. And destruction is one of those mediums that the universe and God uses to help us become more illuminated and to see the things that we need to see. This is something that cannot be experienced inside of the tower, inside of whatever has imprisoned you. It could be a mental construct. It could be another relationship. It could be an environment. It could be a lifestyle. Whatever this tower is, it has kept you imprisoned. It's kept the light from reaching you. It's kept illumination from reaching you. This person coming into your life will have a way of showing you your truth. Not like teaching you or empowering you. No, like I said, they're not interested in doing that. You already have the knowledge in the power pile 1. It's about seeing it, recognizing it, and then wielding it for your damn self. You are unaware of it, maybe right now, and they help you see something that's right in front of you, pile 1. It's not that they give you this light. It's not that they give you this knowledge. They just help you recognize what was always around you before they even got there. One very important message for you is simple, pile 1. It's heartfelt and it's very endearing. But I'm hearing something say, hold on, and something about the night not lasting forever. So some of you may be in a dark night of the soul currently because you have so much light about to enter your world. But this is the thing, pile 1, and you know this. And we cannot see the light without the dark, okay? Otherwise, there would be no difference between night and day. You, pile 1, are the difference between the night and the day, very simply. You are the reason that there is a dawn. You are the reason that the stars and the moon and the sun are coming, okay? That's just something that you have to realize. So let's see. Let's try to get some indications as to okay, that just fell off. Let's see, we have square tension. See, this is what this person's going to bring to you. They're bringing tension to help break you out of this tower. So tower is ruled by Mars. Mars is basically, if the square aspect, because it's just an aspect in astrology, if the square aspect could be personified as a planet, I would totally say Mars, Uranus, or Saturn, right? And Mars rules the tower card. And so squares come to create tension because they're trying to help break certain molds. And so it says here tension, conflict, obstacles, will, power, struggles, compromise, stress, weighing pros and cons, negotiate, self-reflection, opportunity for growth. So this person may have a lot of square aspects in their own chart. Let's see if we can get anything though about maybe their sun energy. So we have Jupiter here. Jupiter rules Sagittarius and it also co-rules Pisces. This is the card abundance and it says growth, expansion, Sagittarius, Pisces, Thursday, higher education, philosophy, good luck, optimism, faith, generosity, and prosperity. Exactly. So Jupiter is the planet of like, I'm gonna come through and upgrade you, right? So this is what I'm saying. This person is really seriously going to improve your life because of the way that they help you to kind of see in this other perspective. So it's really interesting how they see North Node underneath the deck here, fate. And it says destiny, life goals, lessons, journey, calling, mission, challenges, soul purpose, the future, karma, learning, curve, the destination. That's what this person is bringing to you. Let's see if we can get some more indications about their solar sun energy. Okay, so this card fell face up. So I'm going to read this card. These 3 cards also slid out, but they were face down. So I'll flip them over just so you guys can see them. But I don't think that they want it to be seen. Okay, so we have here first quarter moon in Aries, step into your power. This person could have some very strong Aries first house placements. Again, Mars energy because Aries is ruled by Mars. The other cards that flipped over here, first quarter moon in Aquarius, trust the universe, full moon in Virgo, take inspired action. Last quarter moon in Pisces, talk less and feel more. But we have here first quarter moon in Aries, step into your power. So this is what I was saying your entire reading. This person is really going to encourage you to step into your power. They're not here to play that victim shit with you. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. They see it as though like, if I truly cared about you, if I truly care about you, if I truly have your back, then I am not going to allow you to disempower your own self. Like, I'll be damned before I let that happen. Underneath the deck here, we have first quarter moon in Taurus, release control. Okay, let's see. Let's get some cards about their personality or their... Look at that. Look at what came through. Destroyer, just like the Tower here. Oh, these also flipped over. Okay, so we have Mystic and Hedonist. These two fell out, but they fell out face down. I'll just show you for a second. We have Shapeshifter and Lovers. Okay, so there's definitely the possibility of this being a lover coming into your life. For this to say Shapeshifter and Lover, this could totally become something where it's like it starts off as friends and ends up shape-shifting into like a more romantic sort of connection or relationship with these two right here. Again, they were turned over, so I'm going to put them back in the deck. But we have Destroyer that flipped, came out face up as I was shuffling, and it says here, light attributes, releasing what is potentially destructive, exactly, preparing for new life. Shadow attributes, intoxication with destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. Yes, this person has come to destroy anything in your life that's holding you back. They do not, like, they can't stomach seeing that. Then we have here Mystic, and it says light attribute, revels in intimate union with the divine. Shadow attribute, delusional rapport with the divine. So this is somebody that almost seems like a mystic. They may seem like a magician. They may seem like that because as well too, like I picked up earlier in your reading, this person has also been through a very difficult time or life, and they have turned things around just off of their own willpower. Just because they simply said, like, I fucking reject this. I'm going to change my life. And they did. And that makes them look like a mystic or a magician to the people around them. And then we have here Hedonist, and it says light attributes, inspires creative energy to embrace good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. Shadow says pursues pleasure to the detriment of health, indulge at the expense of others. I don't know why the shadows always make me laugh. But yeah, so this is about inspiring creative energy to embrace the good things in your life and celebrating the beauty in yourself. Again, this is just all about them prioritizing you seeing what they see in you. They want you to be able to see it for yourself. And they're not going to force it. They're not going to, argue with you about it. It's just going to be a very simple... If they give you a compliment and it's difficult for you to accept that or take that or believe that, it's kind of like, for them, it's just kind of like, okay, like they're going to allow you to believe what you want to believe. They're not going to argue it. They're not going to try to convince you of anything. Underneath the deck here, we have Gossip, and it says light attributes, awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. Shadow here says thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information, betraying confidences. Okay, so awakens consideration for the feelings of others and honoring trust. So this is definitely somebody as well. With this Gossip card, for some reason, what I'm kind of feeling like is they just have a very interesting story for some reason. I feel like they have a lot of stories about their own personal private life. Maybe a lot of people gossip about this person or have gossiped about this person. There may be a lot of people that are gossiping about you, and it's really getting to you with this Ten of Swords in reverse, Tower card right here, Strength card. And this could be somebody that comes in and says, I did kind of mention that earlier, where they say, stop letting them take your fucking power. Like, stop letting them do that. So this could even be them coming in to help you kind of deal with maybe people gossiping about you or hurting your feelings with their opinion or something like that. Let me see, did I pull... Yes, I did. Okay, I got that. Wait, is that the only one that I pulled? Yeah, it's the only one. Okay. And then let's get one. Let's see in what ways they're going to help you gain this different perspective on life. Let's get one card. Thank you. So we have here Soften. This is the card Soften. Trigger statement, I take control. True statement, I am compassionate. And this is the card of Women. And it says, take a moment and allow yourself to see things from your heart center. From that place, allow your intuition to guide you. So this is someone that's also going to help you as well. Open back up that heart chakra if it's been closed or blocked because of some painful past experiences, like with this Ten of Swords in reverse down here in this Tower card. You may have had to learn how to be very strong with the Strength card literally right here. And this is about this person getting you to a point to where it's like you soften up. Maybe you get more in touch with your feminine energy and your feminine nature. And this person really just helps you soften up to the point where it's like, you know what? I don't feel like I have to protect myself so much anymore from this defensive space or because I'm afraid of being hurt. But it's just more so like, it's almost like you're just able to trust yourself more or something like that. Maybe to trust your boundaries more, trust that you're going to defend yourself or speak up more, and it makes you softer. This could also be a woman that's coming into your life with this women's card right here for sure. And then underneath the deck here we have frankincense, the card enlightened, trigger statement, I am alone, true statement, I am one with all that is. Dear child, you are safe and loved. As you continue on your journey of self-exploration, this is another thing this person is going to help you do, is really explore the self, like we've been talking about your entire reading. And that's going to really enlighten you. It's going to enlighten you a lot. Let's quickly see what journey the universe wants the both of you to go on together. And this is, we have honesty, and it says, I cannot always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So this is about finding authenticity within you. Finding authenticity within you, claiming that authenticity, owning that authenticity, in spite of your past experiences with authenticity before, especially with the strength card right here, 10 of swords in reverse, and the tower card. And then underneath the deck we have here doubt. So this is another thing that authenticity is really going to help you sort of push through or break through, is these doubts that you may have internalized. And it says, I release the need to know all the answers. And that's maybe like the second or the third time that we sort of got the message for you about not being a control freak anymore. So it kind of sounds like that as well. This person may sort of help you release these feelings of the need to control out of fear, especially out of fear. Let's get one final card here, one final message from the universe about this person that you are about to meet and why you are about to meet them. So let's see, let's get a card. Oh, okay. Okay. So we have here rose quartz, and we have peridot. Okay, just give me a second. I'm going to read these out of the book. Okay, and what rose quartz says is this is the stone of unconditional love. Rose quartz is full of unconditional love and infinite peace. It draws loving relationships to you, heals past emotional traumas, or provides support during a crisis. Exactly what I said during your reading. This person is really going to encourage you to forgive, to move past painful past experiences, period. And it says right here, this stone is all about healing past emotional traumas and providing support during a crisis. So some of you for sure may be going through a dark night of the soul. It says, as far as self-understanding, you are a beautiful soul who has infinite peace deep within and enormous empathy. Relationships are where you learn your soul lessons. Like I was saying earlier, people are mirrors, the 7th house. They come here to help us observe things about the self. And so it says heal heartbreak, or relationships are where you learn your soul lessons, heal heartbreak or abuse, and dissolve toxic emotions and pain that prevent you from giving and receiving love. You have power to love unconditionally and to support others. The divination for the stone says forgive yourself. Yeah, love and beauty approach. Loneliness is at an end. Beautiful. I love that. Because there was another card here that talked about being alone or something like that, I think. But yeah, it says loneliness is at an end, emotional blockages dissolve. Do not accept blame. Recognize that unconditional love and friendship draw exactly the right people to you. Once you love yourself, you can give and receive love from others. Support is available in a crisis. The healing insight for the stone says unconditional love is the greatest gift that you can give to yourself or another. The frequency for this is medium to high depending on clarity. Chakra is heart. Timing is Taurus and Libra. The soul path is radiating unconditional love. And as far as peridot goes, let's see. And the card peridot is about emotional cleansing, and it says peridot frees the mind from unwelcome envious thoughts and night terrors, is transmutative and purifying. Self-understanding says you are deeply emotional and may possessively cling to the past. Again, with the past, this person is really, really, really seriously going to push you to break through any sort of past experiences that may feel like they're constricting you still. Yeah. So it says you are deeply emotional and may possessively cling to the past or beat yourself up over mistakes. By nature, jealous, you have dark thoughts. Detoxify your emotions, learn to forgive and let go. Follow your own life path. No, follow your own life plan without judging yourself or being envious of others. You have the power to go through fiery transmutation and emerge transformed. Yes, for sure. This relationship is going to be deeply transformative for my pile ones. Divination here says use energy wisely. Recognize how outside influences operate in your life. Develop your own protection. Learn to rely on your own inner guidance. Peridot indicates farewells and disappointment and love. Avoid jealousy. Be assertive without aggression. You have like the strength down here. It says you have a powerful destiny and great integrity. Money is earned from your talents. Oh yeah, because this is like a green stone. Healing Insight says, envy and jealousy harm you as well as hurting others. Frequency is earthy to high. The chakra here is heart and the solar plexus. Timing is Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Soul path is emotional purification. And just one final card here just to see if we can get any sort of details on this person's appearance. This doesn't have to be what this person looks like. So the first card that came out is plus size. Let's see what else we get. Then we have long hair, muscular as well. And let's see, let's try to get one more. And then we also have straight hair. And underneath the deck, we have blonde hair. Okay, so this is all that I'm saying for you guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Let me take this time to thank your beautiful guides, my beautiful guides, our higher self, amazing spirit, for these messages. Hopefully you all come back to visit sometime soon. And until next time, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay blessed, and keep conquering the world. Bye, guys. All right, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. So we are going to be starting off with your tarot cards down here. Then I'm going to be pulling additional oracle cards on camera just to check out the person that is currently in your energy, because this is the person that you are about to meet. You're fated or destined to meet them. This can be seen as a soulmate of sorts. So yeah, this can be any sort of relationship. Yeah, let's just get started with your tarot cards here. Very first card that we have for you is Temperance. Then we have the Two of Vases in reverse, otherwise known as the Two of Cups in reverse. And then we also have the Five of Blades, known as the Five of Swords in reverse, as the message about this union or this person. All right, pile 2. So this feels like it could be two people having gone through a divorce or a major breakup. Because seeing Temperance and the Two of Cups, I instantly got a vision of a couple coming together because their other relationships ended. So again, you and this soulmate coming in, this person that's coming into your life, may have gone through a major breakup or a divorce or some sort of a massive loss in their life. But Temperance keeps talking about experience. Like either you, your soulmate, or the both of you have picked up a lot of life experience and relationship experience here. So this could be referring to someone's age here, but it's not just exclusive to time. This is a lot deeper than that. With Temperance here. So this is past experiences that became someone's enlightenment or wisdom, right? And knowledge. It changed them fundamentally. So some of my pile 2s have completely given up on love and partnerships, maybe even relationships in general. Temperance is one of your angels coming through in this reading, and I can hear them saying, you are not meant to be alone, as in you are meant to experience this type of connection. It is in your path. It's on your path. Like you literally can't miss it. I don't know if some of you here get these like dizzy spells, not where like the room is spinning, but just like your equilibrium maybe feels weird or like off. That started kind of the moment that I mentioned your angel, just a little bit. For those of you that experience that, and you've been to like a doctor and you've been like medically like cleared or like checked out, but they said that everything was fine. That change in equilibrium, it happens to you specifically when an angel or another spiritual entity walks into your aura. This may even happen when you meet this person. Yeah, it's kind of gone now. So it's just a side note, but I had to mention it. And it may even happen when you meet this person. That could be one of the signs that like this is that person. So yeah. And some of my pile 2s as well will meet the soulmate by accident, like maybe like an awkward or like an embarrassing moment. You might drop something, spill something, trip over something, and that's how you guys meet. Very unexpected. But back to your person here. Either them or you or the both of you have like lost a lot of faith and trust in relationships or even in people, especially with this 5 of Swords in reverse right here. You may have just sort of felt like, at the end of the day, a person's pride is always going to take over their love for me or their feelings for me, because that may have been your experience in some of your past situations. And that's what's going to make this union here, the person's coming into your life, that's what's going to make this union here feel like you waited your whole life to get here, and everything that you have been through, you'll be shocked to feel like it was all worth it if it meant this partnership was waiting on the other side of all that. So there's something that you enjoy doing that they enjoy just as much as well. This could be like traveling, rock climbing, building stuff, creating content, running a business, working, watching sports, I don't know, cooking. But there is something that you have a serious love for, and they feel the same amount of passion for this exact same thing. It could even be spirituality or religion that this person and you really like find a deep sort of commonality over, or you guys just really connect through that. Sagittarius rules temperance, so this could totally be a Sagittarius coming into your life as well. They could also have strong Cancer placements or 4th house moon placements with this 2 of Cups over here. The both of you, and the 5 of Swords is ruled by Aquarius. But the both of you have been through very similar relationships, and that is going to freak you out in the beginning because this person will have similar sensitivities and experiences. Ooh, also as well, pile 2, it is actually 444 right now, so that may be another significant number for you or time for you. Let me zoom out just a little. Okay, so the thing with temperance is, because in the Rider-Waite version of temperance, there's like mountains in the background, and there's like this little pathway leading in between those mountains. And so they kind of kept the imagery a little bit of the cliff sides or mountains on this version of temperance. But there's like 2 mountains in the background of temperance. Anytime there's mountains in tarot, esoterically what it's talking about is a challenge, a climb. And it's talking about having to exude an incredible amount of effort to make that climb successfully. So temperance is telling me for certain the both of you and this person about to come into your life, have had your own mountains to ascend and then descend before getting a chance to walk this sort of like smooth, even, easy pathway to this promised land. And temperance uses the water rushing from those mountains. So it uses the water that is coming from those mountains. It's coming from that very challenging place. It's using those same waters to alchemize its current conditions. So there's a difficult path that you had to take and that your partner had to take separately before the 2 of you could come together. And for my couples interested in children, that's one main reason that you guys had to walk these paths, because many of my pile 2s decided to be the ones to break certain generational cycles and to create new generational trends and traditions to pass down to your children and future descendants. But you both had to come together. Both of your journeys had to meet in this very specific place for that to be able to happen, because temperance does not teach. At most, it leads by example, something you and your partner will demonstrate beautifully, whether that's to your kids or your own families and friends or clients, co-workers, customers, audience, neighbors, whatever or whoever it may be. There's some sort of audience here. People watching you guys are interacting with you guys and engaging, but you guys don't teach. So there's something very humble about the both of you and your experiences in this union, where you guys feel blessed that everything worked out the way that it did, but you don't have answers for other people, just encouragement. I don't know if you guys are meant to start on some sort of like platform or maybe like start a business. There's something here though where you have people watching you and there's a lot of respect for you guys and what you have built. People will look up to you individually, and especially as a couple. You will give people hope for happiness in the future, especially for people that have been through really difficult, traumatic relationships. Maybe it's relationship counseling with this Two of Cups in reverse and Temperance over here. I'm not sure. Could be like maybe running like a church or a nonprofit or something like that. This is Temperance, but I'm not sure. It's like you guys will definitely have to let me know about that. You know what this could be as well? You guys may be inspiring other people around you in toxic relationships to get out of their own unhealthy situations and find real love down the line. Some of you guys could be a little bit older in this, that have specifically picked this pile. You may be a bit older because there's something about you and this other person coming together that is so inspiring, because it's like, damn, the odds of you guys meeting, like this is possible, you know, like it's gonna make other people kind of wake up and go, wait, like relationships can be this good. You can still find your person at this age, or after this type of experience, or after a divorce, or after a breakup, or after going through this type of ordeal. You can still find this and connect to this and believe in this. And, you know, it's like it's going to open people's minds up as to what can happen after going through certain life experiences. Five of Swords in reverse over here. I just heard don't worry about it from your partner. This person about to come into your life, the soulmate here. I don't know what don't worry about it means. This could be someone else in your life right now that maybe said something carelessly, or maybe inconsiderately, or I don't know, but they just said let me not try to sugarcoat it. Five of Swords is the card of the asshole, right? And I mean like supreme asshole. So your soulmate may be referring to someone that recently got under your skin. Maybe they got on your nerves. Maybe you may have gotten into an argument with this person, or this person aggressively attacked you, and maybe your self-esteem. This may be referring to like a previous relationship that revolves around the power dynamics and how you always had to submit or back down, or, you know, you just felt subordinate, or you just felt disempowered and really small or inferior with them, with Five of Swords in reverse. And does someone in this pile speak to, it feels like somebody in this pile is very close to Jehudi, or you may know him as Thoth, the Egyptian god Thoth, because he's here. I literally just saw his name. He's either here for you or your soulmate, or both of you guys. I guess Thoth's equivalent from Greek culture would be something like Hermes. He's like a netter of knowledge, though. Yeah, he rules writing, language, speech, communication. Oh, yeah, that's maybe why I saw his name just now. Okay, so you and your person, okay. Yes, so you and your person are going to be teaching other people, whether you guys are doing this like consciously or like unconsciously. You guys are just serving as an example. But I also feel like too, you guys are, with your person, you guys might get into like podcast, like it's gonna be like a couple thing. It's gonna be like a couple thing. You may write a book together, but it's gonna be about you guys kind of like passing information. Yeah, you and your soulmate are definitely meant to hold some sort of a space where you educate others, or maybe like I said, write a book or counsel others or something like that. You're meant to really alchemize those really dark relationships and experiences from your past into something that helps other people pile too. It's just destined with this Temperance card right here. And again, some of you guys, you may be a little bit older, or you feel older, or you may feel like a late bloomer. You may feel like I should have found my person by now. If you deal with those thoughts of like, who's going to want me at my age, or who's going to want me in this situation? I'm a single parent with, I'm a single parent. Who's going to want somebody that's been divorced a couple of like, if there's any sort of talk like that, Five of Swords in reverse, that's been beating up on your sense of pride and self-esteem and ego, because ego is not a bad thing. Ego can be a very healthy thing. And I actually encourage healthy egos. I think it's very, 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 very important. Too many people are trying to push humility and telling other people to be humble. When it's like, I mean, yeah, if that works for you, then fucking be humble. But in terms of like, I think it's good for people to have a healthy dose of ego and pride. Five of Swords in reverse is talking about something or someone beating up on that pride, beating up on that ego, where you don't feel as strong, or you don't feel as powerful. Maybe you don't feel good enough. And it's from someone cutting you down with their words or their opinion or a truth. Again, an experience. So this could be something like, it's not an opinion. The truth of it is just an example, but the truth of the matter is like, I am a divorcee, like again, I'm just saying it's just an example. Please do not take these examples literally, you guys. Just an example. But yeah, this could be something where it's like, it's not an opinion. It is a fact. My ex-spouse told me, like, no one's going to want you after this divorce. This is your second divorce. And that's a fact. It is my second divorce. So are they right about no one wanting me after 2 divorces? Like, again, just an example, but it's some sort of mindset here, or somebody like using the truth, like weaponizing the truth, weaponizing your past experiences against your own ego and pride. And you and this person coming together is really going to disprove all of that. It really is. And I feel like that's what's going to be like this breakthrough for you, where you're like, you can find love, or you can find friendship, or you can find this sort of unity with somebody at this age, or after this experience, or after you've been through this, that, and the third, or maybe you've survived this, maybe you've endured that, maybe you've suffered this, maybe you've gone through that. But it's like there's this message about you're still worthy of the highest form of love that there is. There's some sort of repeating message here where it's like not just you, but also your partner had to hear this and feel this and understand this and accept it as truth, that like, hey, I've been through X, Y, and Z, and that doesn't make me any less deserving of real, true, unconditional love out here. And there's some of you, trigger warning, some of you may have been in more than one abusive relationships. And there is the idea that when it comes to abusive relationships, it's easy to find yourself in another one, and then another one, and then another one, because of these sort of recycled ideas about how that works. It gets really deep psychologically, but there's some sort of cycle recurring thing that's being disrupted. And the way that it's disrupted is like, it's going to cause this whole temperance moment where you're like, wow, I deserve this, This could even manifest as like finances and money, where it's like, oh my God, like I've come into this thing, like my partner inspired me to leave my job and pursue my dreams of being an artist, and I'm making more money in a month than I made it a year at my past job. It could be something like that. Like, oh my God, like people love my work. I'm worthy of making this much money. I'm worthy of not having to worry about making ends meet. It's something like that, where it's like this realization of, I deserve the best. I always deserve the best. And taking that message and then also pushing it to other people. Yeah, that's just what that's what I'm picking up. Let's see, let's get some astrology cards here to see what sign this person's coming into your life could be. Oh, okay, that one's flying. Okay, so we have here 5th house, pleasure. Yes, this is definitely a romantic partnership. And it says romance, creativity, fertility, sex, children, childlike fun, joy, love, passion, entertainment, art, culture, hobbies. So the way that I've always described the 5th house, because most people know, whether you're very seasoned in astrology or not, most people know that the 7th house deals with partnerships, commitment, things like that, yada, yada, yada. I've always described the 5th house as the house where this is the house of like falling in love, okay? And then the 7th house is where we get more serious and we involve contracts and marriage licenses and all this other like not very fun, sexy stuff. And the 5th house is all about the fun, sexy stuff, the butterfly feeling in your sacral area, where that's what this person is going to make you feel like. 5th house is the house of like the honeymoon spot. It's like those honeymoon feelings, you know, what do they call that? The honeymoon phase, the honeymoon, what the hell is that called? Like the honeymoon stage of a relationship. That's basically the fifth house. So yeah, the fifth house is very, 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 very fun place to experience love. I had a fifth house love experience and it was so much fun. I mean, it wasn't serious. I knew like from jump, like this isn't serious, but it was a hell of a lot of fun, you know. Fifth house, a lot of fun stuff happens with the fifth house. These cards fell over face down. I'm going to show them to you guys, but I'm not going to leave them out because they fell over face down. So we have here Pluto, renewal. Yeah, and it says evolution, transformation, Scorpio, beginnings, endings, rebirth, turbulence, destruction, hidden power, core truths, intensity, highs and lows. Then we have here ninth house, and that's kind of like what I was talking about, that temperance card down here. And then we have ninth house, learning, philosophy, publishing, writing, discovery, law, exploring, travel, ethics, foreign countries, religion, higher education, spirituality, wisdom. Yeah, you and your person may for sure be sort of like spreading knowledge that helps people kind of access their own higher knowledge, your own higher mind, because this is what the ninth house rules. It's totally what the ninth house rules, is just like that higher mind, higher knowledge, higher education, stuff like that. Underneath the deck here we have, look, Venus love. This is like a love, this is definitely a romantic relationship here. And it says beauty, romance, Friday, Taurus, Libra, courtship, aesthetics, sex appeal, affection, sensuality, values, pleasure, grace, gratitude, inspiration, and self-worth. So yeah, like I was saying, self-worth, yeah, this is what this connection is going to do for you. This connection is just going to make you feel like you are the most attractive, hottest man or woman person in the world, where you're just like, you know, like and it's going to be like a big flip from how your previous partnerships or relationships made you feel. And so it may kind of scare you at first, this connection, because it may feel too good to be true. It may feel like, oh my God, this is just the honeymoon stage or phase of this relationship. Like, when is their real side going to come out? You may be waiting for that other shoe to drop and it just never does. Let's see if we can get some of their sun. We can get more indication of their sun energy. So it says new moon in Capricorn, step up and lead. This person may have some strong Capricorn energy. They may have strong fifth house. One second. So with this Capricorn energy here, because Capricorn is a cardinal earth sign, this person, and Capricorn is actually very good news as well, because Venus in fifth house can kind of talk about a love that's like so passionate that it makes it almost fleeting, because it burns out just as quickly as it gets going. But Capricorn's a very good sign here, as well as Temperance. But Capricorn especially, because it rules like long-standing commitments. It rules things like integrity and constructs, and it rules like longevity thanks to its ruling planet Saturn. And it rules longevity thanks to its ruling planet Saturn. So this is a very good kind of energy to fall in between Venus and the fifth house, because that means that maybe as passionate as this love is, there's a reason that it took you so long to find this, and that it took them so long to find you, because this is a type of passion that doesn't necessarily burn out. The thing that's going to make you guys feel so in love is how safe you feel and how whole you feel especially when you're together, with this Temperance card right here. So this isn't like a dependency thing. It's not that you're going to feel whole because you're with this person. There's just something about this union that helps you to realize what you deserve, that helps you to realize what you always deserved. And that's what's going to make you feel whole, you know? So it's almost like, take like a freelance artist, right? And it's like, let's just say that in the very beginning, they don't charge what they're actually worth because they're just trying to make a sale. Eventually after time, especially if their name gets popping a little bit and they start, you know, getting these sales coming in and all that, then they may raise their prices, because they're like, listen, sis, like I know my worth, I know my value, like I'm very valuable. So it's kind of like supply and demand. When you have something coming in, supplying those demands, demanding those supplies, it makes you feel wanted. And that is where this passion is coming from. So there's a lot of passion here for sure, but it's not fleeting passion. This is somebody that's really going to take you seriously for sure. Underneath the deck here we have full moon in Gemini, embrace the flow of life. So this person may also help you as well, kind of embrace flowing and not having to be so maybe like absolute. You could be like a black and white type of person, very like absolute, where it's like, no, it's either or, you know, so they may help you sort of flow, be a little bit more open-minded. Yeah, we did get the Sagittarius card for you as well. Temperance is ruled by Sagittarius, so let's see what sort of personality they may have. So we have here visionary. Yeah, so this is somebody that never gave up on the vision of them being happy, is what I feel like with this visionary card right here. 5th house, yeah, this person's a dreamer. They're definitely a dreamer. 5th house can make you a very idealistic person. Leo energy is known for not being very tapped into reality, but that's what makes Leo so magical, is the fact that it dramatizes and almost like sensationalizes everything. So that makes Leo very performative. It makes Leo seem very dramatized and very like larger than life. But this is because Leo is very tapped into its own source of power. Leo is ruled by the sun. What is the sun? It's a star. It literally generates its own nuclear energy. So when you are a Leo dominated, Leo ruled person, 5th house dominated person, this is going to make you somebody that is very well aware of your own impact, your own influence. It's going to make you very well aware or very tapped into your own source energy. So people with a lot of 5th house Leo dominant sun energy, these are people that their incarnation ties directly into kind of like the footprint that they leave behind. So we have visionary here. This person is really into leaving a footprint. They have a vision for what they want in life. You may as well have a vision for what you wanted. And in the past, with this 5 of Swords in reverse, people may have thought, or people may have convinced you that your vision for what you want isn't possible, or it's inappropriate, or it's unnecessary, or you want too much, you know, trying to humble you. And this is, were you the pile where I was talking about ego and fuck being humble? Like, yeah, forget that. Like, people want you to be humble. People want you to settle. They don't want you to reach certain standards, because misery loves damn company. And betas, it's very difficult for a beta to build you up, right? So that's like alpha energy. So alphas aren't afraid of building other people up. Betas will try to keep you on their level. They'll try to keep you on that basic ass level. And you're not basic. You're far from that, pile 2. And you and this person are really going to help each other kind of realize that. Like, that's what it is. That's what it is. I just heard it. I just literally heard them say it to you. You're special. You're special. They're going to connect you to your own feeling of being special. On Patreon, when I discussed 5th house Leo energy, I talked about how the sun in astrology, it kind of represents that one-of-a-kind quality. It represents that because the sun is the only star in our sky, in our part of the sky, that lends us light like that. And so it's a very one-of-a-kind energetic source when it comes to astrology. It has these one-of-a-kind, rare sort of qualities to it. And this is exactly why this passion is going to be so hot and heavy, and it's not going to burn out, is because the both of you make each other feel so damn special. And this is what this person always wanted and envisioned for themselves, and you may have as well. And it says light attributes: capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. Shadow says selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. What's underneath the deck here? We have child wounded. Wow. And so it says light attributes awakens compassion and desire to serve others. To serve other wounded children, opens a learning path of forgiveness. Shadow says blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds, resists moving on through forgiveness. So that's another thing that they could also help you sort of maybe heal or even acknowledge, is any sort of childhood wounds too. Because, you know, childhood wounds, they just end up getting projected from our ego, from our solar sun conscious energy. And then we have here gossip, and it's funny, this card also flipped over for the previous pile. It says light attributes awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. Shadow says thrives on power of passing on private or secret information, betraying confidences. And we do have the Five of Swords in reverse over here. So gossip may have been something that, again, not even necessarily gossip, but just people impacting the way that you saw yourself was a very big deal for you. And it may have been a big deal for your person. And that's what's really going to help them you guys kind of come together and see these special, rare qualities, these extraordinary qualities that you have, where you're not like anybody else. Look at what's underneath the deck. Exactly. God, light attributes, benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. That's what I'm saying. You and this person are going to make each other feel like gods. You're going to make each other feel special. Like, you know what? Like, that maybe that past relationship, or maybe your childhood, maybe you ran into a hater that tried to make you feel small, and that's not the case. And that's what's going to be so addicting about this relationship here. Shadow says despotism and cruelty, using power to control people. You ran into that before with the Five of Swords in reverse over here. And this is why this person coming into your life, they're going to be using their powers for good, not evil. They're going to be using their powers to build you up, not break you down. Let's see. What path? What is the reason that the universe is conspiring to bring you two together? What path do they want you to walk together? Look, acceptance. Acceptance of you. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Exactly. You are who you are, pile 2. You were born who you were born as for a reason. You know why? Because God itself said, hey, I need you. I need you. So whoever this Five of Swords was that ever made you feel small in your life, unworthy, unlovable, rejected, whoever made you feel that way, you have to understand something. This person is extremely small. They are legit irrelevant to you and who you are. God rules over everything, right? It's the reason that we're here. God said, hey, I need you. That's why I put you here. So whatever this Five of Swords person is, they're so tiny, they're so small that they don't overpower God's will or God's plan. So don't allow whatever may have been said in the past that may have beat you down or made you feel small. Don't allow that. Don't translate that as truth, because it's not the Bible. There's something much bigger than that person, their words, the pain that they caused you, that put you here and that said you are worthy. God said that. Believe God before you believe this Five of Swords asshole down here. Okay. Underneath the deck here we have worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. It doesn't. It doesn't. Let me get one more though. Let me shuffle it. Yeah, we have purpose. Okay, so you and this person together, you guys have a purpose. Like I said, you and this person, you'll maybe starting like a business, a nonprofit, a podcast. You may get into social activism. I don't know. You guys have some sort of purpose together though. And it's a purpose that's more than just coming together and being together. Like it's actually a purpose to serve other people. Visionary. Yeah, we've got visionary. Visionary. Gossip. That's why I saw Jehudi for you guys. Gossip both. Okay, this is about like spreading information. Okay, so you and this person coming together is because you guys have a vision that you're supposed to birth into this realm. You're supposed to manifest it together, to materialize it into this thing. Underneath the deck we have indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. So if you suffer with indecision, this person may also help they may also help kind of heal your confidence in a way where you don't really suffer from indecision anymore either. Let's see. Let's get, how are they going to change your perspective on life? what was it? Let's just check this out. We have processing, trigger statement, I am so worried, true statement, I have the solution, card is digestive. Slowing down and listening to your inner voice will provide you with direction and purpose. What I'm picking up about this card, digestive, is that this was a message for somebody. You may have just asked a question or something about this reading as you were listening to it, and this card flipped over to answer someone's question, is what I literally just heard. So yeah, whoever had a question just now, this card was meant to answer it in some way. I don't know what it's about though. That's for you guys. So let's see. Let's see how this person is going to impact or kind of influence the way that you look at things. We have here protective, the card of immune, trigger statement, I am not safe, true statement, I am secure. Fill any areas of energetic weakness with strength. You can walk easily knowing that you are safe and protected. Yeah. And then, oh, these two, they fell face down. So I'm going to show you guys, but I'm not going to keep them out. Is this 2 cards? No, it's not. Is this 3? Oh, this is 3 cards. Hold on. How is that? Like, okay. Well, let me just put this down so I don't forget. This was the main card. And so let's see. This says detoxification, cleansing, trigger statement, I will never change, true statement, in each moment. In each moment, I am a new me. You are supported as you release habits and limiting patterns that are not serving your highest good. Yes, we know. Then we have here cardamom, the card of integrity, and it says, trigger statement, it is their fault. True statement, my thoughts are the cause of my suffering. As emotions rise, go within to see what stories and memories are fueling them. Then release what is not serving you with gratitude. And then we have here the card elevate, joyful, trigger statement, I feel so low, true statement, I persevere. Release the worry and fear and allow confidence, trust, and strength to take you to your goal. So worry is another thing, some sort of anxiety here, because worry was another card that we got for you guys in a different deck, and it keeps kind of popping up in these other cards here. So this person may also help with anxiety. They may help with some form of worry or concern that you may feel like, some of you guys may feel like you've lived with anxiety your whole life. You've always felt afraid of, okay, that just flipped over on accident. You may have felt like you always felt afraid or self-conscious or something like that. This person is in some way going to help kind of ease that for you in some way. Then we have here Cassia that fell out, the card of confidence, trigger statement, I cannot do that, true statement, I am a light, step forward and be bright and be the bright light that you are. Serve your purpose to the world by sharing your amazing gifts. See, that's why this card flipped out. You guys have some gifts to share with this person coming into your life. This person is coming into your life for more than just a relationship or a friendship. This person is coming into your life because you have some sort of purpose. Like it says down here, serve your purpose to the, oh, it even uses the word purpose in this card. Step forward and be the bright light that you are. Serve your purpose to the world by sharing your amazing gifts. Yeah, period. So, okay, so before you guys may have felt like, I can't do that. I can't share these gifts with the world. I can't put myself out there. After this person comes into your life, you're going to realize the light that you are. Like I said, this is 5th house sun solar energy, solar plexus energy, about realizing that you're special, realizing that you are this rare commodity, realizing that you were placed here by something bigger than all of us as a collective. Okay, something said, no, I need you specifically here right now for a reason. Despite what your mother, your father, a best friend, a brother, a sister, a co-worker, a teacher, a pastor, a authoritative person, a respected person, the president could have said it. It doesn't matter. They are not the God of your being. No, not one person walking this planet can define you. Just you. Realize, you got to realize that, pile 2, if you haven't already. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. That's everybody's prerogative. But it doesn't have to be any of your damn business, so either. And don't make it your business. Just let people, let them think what they want to think. It's really not that scary. Like, a person's opinion is really not that scary. Even if it's a bad opinion of you, it's like, okay, and you have the power to decide who is literally nobody to you. And some people, you have to literally make them nobody to you because they're detrimental to your self-preservation. And that's okay. That I get it. I'm a tarot reader. But y'all already know me. If you've been on my channel, you already know I'm not about that love and light. I love love and light. I'm about love and light, but I'm not about love and light to the point where it's damaging or harming me. I don't believe in that. So let's see. I wanted to get I kind of wanted to pull these unsent messages from DF to DM, and it's, yeah, so let's just see. So it doesn't matter if you're, oh, hold on. I have to literally go, like, I have to go drive to get this card. Hold on, it went like flying. Okay. So this one says, I realize that we are soul connected and I will reach out to you very soon, period. Boom. And then look at the time on top, 0000. Because all of these have like a time at the top and this one doesn't. So this person is like coming in, you guys. Okay, let's see, let's get one more. And like I was saying, it doesn't matter if you identify as male or female, or man or woman. This is just from your person to you, no matter who's the masculine, who's the feminine. Let's see. Then we have, okay, it says, I'm seeing synchronicities everywhere that are confirming my feelings for you are true. This person is seeing signs of you right now, before they've even met you. So I feel like for majority of my pile twos, you haven't met this person just yet. They're seeing a shit ton of signs with you. And then look at the number at the top, 222. So 222 may be a significant number for you as well. And then underneath the deck here we have, I know this connection is new to you and might be scary. I told you guys you might be a little bit scared of this connection in the beginning because it's like, it may feel like too good to be true. You know, but it says, I don't want to overwhelm you, but I want you to be mine. And the time up here is 11:10, kind of like 111. Okay, and then let's just get one final message as far as from source, from the Most High to this union, this connection. Why the Most High has blessed this connection so much that the Most High has literally destined this connection to be in your path or in your life. So let's see what that's about. So these other cards flipped over, but I'm going to read this one that fell out, and it says lapis lazuli, turquoise, and then we also have tiger's eye. So these stones may be significant to you guys right now. I'm trying to get the glare out. Sorry, you guys, I'm trying to get the glare out. I'm still working on lighting and trying to figure out the right thing. Underneath the deck here, though, we have halite. That's a really pretty stone. Damn, y'all can't see. Y'all can't see for shit with this glare. My bad. I'm gonna figure it out. Okay, and charoite, I believe. Pretty stone too. This is for wound healing. So it says charoite provides deep physical and emotional healing, transmuting negative energy, a lot like this temperance card down here. It says it converts dis-ease to wellness. With its assistance, you recognize that your greatest trauma is also your most profound gift. Accept it with grace. Charoite re-energizes, heals, and integrates dualities, healing past life dis-ease carried into the present life. Also, maybe this is also as well, so this could be alluding to some past difficult relationships that you guys, some of my pile twos, have gone through. Those were more than likely past life relationships, actually. From what it's saying right here. Yeah, self-understanding. Deep fears and schisms pervade your being. You may not feel that you belong on earth. Alienation and insecurity lie beneath a deceptively calm surface. You are subtly driven by other people's thoughts and programs rather than your own. Like I was saying, you have to be the god of your own being. Not one other person on this planet gets to define you unless you give them permission to, unless you say like, okay, define me, and you believe it. There's a few steps to actually being defined by other people, but a person's opinion isn't going to do it. It takes more than that. It takes not just their opinion, but you even believing and subscribing to that opinion. And so, yes, this is about you again, being the god of your own being, the god of your own life and your own reality, for sure. Okay, because Source put you here for a reason, to be the director of your own incarnation. You are subtly driven by other people's thoughts and programs rather than your own. Your autonomic nervous system may be malfunctioning. If so, it needs recalibrating. Divination here says time to take control. You are undergoing a vibrational change. Beautiful. Yes, I love this for you. It says, you are undergoing a vibrational change, creating links to higher realities. You know what's funny is there's a link in this card, and I noticed that, and I don't know why. I kind of like paused on that for a second. I didn't mention it, but I just like looked at the links. So I believe that this person coming into your life then has a lot to do with this sentence right here where it says you are undergoing a vibrational change, creating links to higher realities. This person, this union, is your link to a higher reality where your purpose, you guys are going to come into a purpose together. This is your higher reality here that you're stepping into, pile 2. Okay, it says visions of past lives suggest ways to redress karma personally and collectively. Healing Insight says, in accepting the present moment as perfect, you create the space to heal. Frequency is high, chakra is all, timing is any, soul path is service to humanity, healing the wounds of the past. What did I say? You guys are meant to service other people. It literally says right here, soul path, service to humanity, healing the wounds of the past. So you guys are going to help a lot of people heal their own childhood wounds, wounds from the past life wounds, whatever this may be. You guys are really going to help people heal and transform themselves, temperance their own lives by what you guys kind of teach or pass on by being in each other's lives, for sure. I love this for you, pile 2. But pile 2, this is all that I'm seeing. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Let me take this time to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, amazing spirit, for these messages. Hopefully you all come back to visit sometime soon. And until next time, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay blessed, and keep conquering the world. Bye, guys. All right, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So we're going to be starting off with your tarot cards down here. Then I'm going to pull additional oracle cards on camera to see which person is currently in your energy, because this person you are about to meet. So yeah, let's just get started with your tarot cards and see what we've got going on. So we have here, the very first card is the 3 of Pentacles. Then we have the Ace of Wands. Then we have the 9 of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. You got 2 aces. So you guys have 2 aces so far. And then we have the 3 of Wands in reverse. This first reversal for you. Got a lot of Pentacle energy. Okay, so we have Wands and Pentacles here. So pile 3, you have a group of soulmates. I guess you could say like an incoming soul tribe actually for you. Because the 3 of Pentacles talks about 3 different people from 3 different backgrounds coming together for one common goal, one common project. Then we have the Ace of Wands here, and there's that one common goal or project that you guys are coming together for, which is the Ace of Wands. There's that, like, you know, that one thing that just brings everyone together, that everyone's excited and enthusiastic about. Then we have the 9 of Pentacles, the card of luxury and independence. Now, so pile 3, you're either like meant to meet a soul tribe. It could be 3 different people on the way to your life. This could be a romantic soulmate, a platonic soulmate, and like a relative soulmate, kind of like a child or even a pet, is kind of coming through, which actually hasn't in this reading today up until now. So there could even be like a pet here or something. But it's interesting because there's like a child in this 3 of Pentacles specifically that you can see her holding right here. So there could even be like a child on the way that's in your energy right now currently if you want to have kids. So, and there's definitely like, there's like this mixed bag of personalities kind of coming together too, but it works very, very good. It's very fluid, harmonious, flowing energy between everyone, kind of like a trine aspect. And I'm trying to like pinpoint if this feels romantic, platonic, or what, but it feels like, again, just like a mixed bag. So it feels like it can be any type of like person coming, or any type of relationship, or like maybe all of them, which is wild. But this is like new relationships coming in from every different angle. Family, romance, friendship, partnerships, business, even pets. There's also something about your, okay, this is going to sound a little odd, but I'm hearing it specifically for you, like 3. So there's also something about your environment that will feel alive. So it will feel like a soulmate. Your environment could, like, this sounds so weird, but it's like your environment could also be like a soulmate coming in for you. Kind of like you belong there, you know. It's like this environment is like let's say, just for example, that like you're house hunting, then this is like the perfect house coming into your life, you know. So it's also that too, which it's really interesting. So for those of my pile 3s that have like really been searching for the perfect spot, the perfect place to live, or maybe it's like a business office, or like a building or something, maybe it's like property, I don't know. There's something that's like an asset as well that's like meant for you, and it's in your energy. So it's like it's about to come into your material life, because like I said, you got a lot of Pentacles card here. So yeah, this is like Pentacles and Wands. So this this is like a physical asset coming into your life as well, which is interesting because it's like a physical asset. Like, I'm looking specifically into the people that you're about to meet, but it's almost like your environment is alive, or this, you know, just going back to that example, if this was like, if you're house hunting, that it's like this house is alive, and it's like the moment you see the house, it's going to be like love at first sight, where it's like you just know, this is my home, this is meant for me, this is my apartment, this is my building, this is my office, this is my whatever it is that you may be looking into right now. So yeah, that may sound a little weird, but just know that like this new place that you moved to is in some strange way like a soulmate of yours. The neighborhood, the city, the people, the environment, the nature, it's going to feel like that place was waiting for you, almost like a long lost lover. And that's the best way that I can give it to you, pile 3. But you're the common denominator that brings these really different people and personalities together, and there's something cool about you. And I don't know why I heard the word cool being used to describe you just now in this reading. But I think that's actually what people and like these soulmates will say about you. I don't know if you have strong Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius for some reason is coming through. The person that's coming into your life could be a Sagittarius or have very strong Sagittarius 9th house placements, maybe Jupiter's, maybe it's like aspecting a lot of different planets or something in their chart. But something about Sagittarius just came through. Maybe there's something happening around December of this year. I don't know. Maybe you'll find this home or meet this person in December. Could be something like that, because that's around Sagittarius season. Yeah, but it's the word that was used to describe you is funny. It's actually cool. And I think that that's also too what these like soulmates coming into your life will say about you, or that's going to be like the first thing that they maybe notice about you is like you seem cool. Like I don't care what age you are. It doesn't matter your age. It's like there's just something about you that seems like you're a walking party and people want the invite. I don't know what it is, but there's something. So the 9 of Pentacles here, there's definitely something about you as well. Let's put this out there that you're just, there's something about you that's fashionable. It's trendy. No, not trendy. That's a horrible compliment. Not trendy. But there's something about you that's like very high quality, on brand, classic, timeless. It's something organic about you that just kind of draws people in as well. You could be one of those people where it's like, maybe you always smell good, you know, I don't know. And people are like, oh my God, what scent are you wearing? Or what are those shoes? Or whatever it is. I don't know. But there's just something about you that kind of like draws people in. So either you're just somebody that's always been kind of fashionable. You really put in time, energy, and effort to make yourself presentable and to make yourself like look good and organized and things like that. So you may have always been one of those people, or that may be something that you've been manifesting lately, is becoming more getting more into your appearance, your aesthetics, how you look. I'm a Taurus, so I'm ruled by Venus. So I I mean, most of the time I'm in the house working, so most of the time I'm just like sweatpants and stuff. But like when I go out, like I go out, like I really go out. I really take my time putting myself together because it's good to feel good, and it's good to be able to look in the mirror and be like, damn, like I look so good today. I don't know, something about you just very put together with this Nine of Pentacles. It could be your job, it could be your career that's very attractive to people, or cool. Something about it is cool, or that's just how people are going to describe it or describe you. You may also as well be like moving with your family to a new place with this Three of Pentacles right here. Maybe your job transfers you to a new location. Maybe you transfer schools, whatever new environment this is. Not even that you like find yourself, because I feel like a lot of my pile threes are pretty settled with yourself with this Nine of Pentacles right here, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Three of Wands even in reverse. Like I feel like you guys are very you already. Maybe you're stepping into that a little bit more, but I feel like you guys are already very settled with who you are. Maybe you're refining your appearance, your aesthetics, something like that. Maybe you're tweaking it a little bit, but I feel like you guys are really going to be noticed for that though, in this new environment or this soul tribe that's coming in. The way that you attract them is basically going to be off of how independent you seem, how organized you seem, how fashionable. Fashionable keeps coming through. Like I keep hearing it. So I feel like somebody in here in your pile, you got like your fashion sense maybe from like a parent or a grandparent, could have been like an aunt, uncle, some sort of family member. I feel like inspired you to always dress well. Like it doesn't matter how much your outfit costs. It's just like how well you put it together. You may be very good at putting it together. You may be like a designer or something. Somebody here is very into fashion in pile three because you look damn good. I don't know who I'm looking at. It's like I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at your energy, and your energy is very. It just looks good. I don't know how else to say it. It's the ones that get it will get it if it's meant for you. But yeah, so you guys could be like transferring or something like that, or wherever it is that you move to. It's like you're going to be really noticed for your appearance, for the way that you carry yourself, your independence, your identity, right? So it's like the way that you seem like a very solid individual, like you have a very solid personality, like it doesn't flip-flop depending on the room you're in, the groups you're around, the people that you're talking to. Like you stand very firm in who you are. And there's something about that that's people gravitate towards that. People gravitate towards people that seem like they have shit figured out, because so many of us don't. And so it's like, even the ones that seem like they have things figured out, you might not have a lot figured out. You may have just figured you out, because that's all we can figure out at the end of the day, is just ourselves, so as far as it extends. But there's something about that conviction, that confidence that you have within yourself is just going to kind of draw people in. And these things are just going to be celebrated and respected about you, is just how comfortable or cool you seem in your own skin, very laid back. This tribe or these people coming into your life may describe you as too, with that like quiet sort of confidence, like that real confidence, like not the one that's like yelling at the top of the mountain like I'm so confident, but just the one that just embodies it. Like you very much so embody that. And so like your new community or your soul tribe may have like a lot of earth energy as well, earth fire energy. You could have a lot of earth fire energy in your chart. But yeah, for sure, your soul tribe may have a lot of earth energy. So you may notice that you meet like a handful of Tauruses, Capricorns, or Virgos. And we have the Ace of Wands here as well. So this could be you like meeting a lot of Leo, Sagittariuses, or even Aries, or meeting people, again, with a mix of earth and fire energy. So this could also be describing the energy that you produce with these soulmates when you come together as earth, grounding, stable, dependable, reliable, loyal, and solid energy, as well as like this fire, exciting, fun, passionate, enthusiastic, bold, loud, confident, and prideful, fire energy. Those things coming together, that's a very beautiful mix of energies. But when these two energy elements come together, it can also translate as like scorched earth or fire getting snuffed out. But the balance that I'm picking up here is like these are really dependable people and energies coming into your life, but they are not predictable. They are exciting, passionate, fun. It will bring a lot of vibrancy, color, and life to you. And they may also tap into your creative side as well, pile 3. These new people too, they're going to have a lot to do with like kind of like big moments in your life. I don't know why, but I'm hearing like surprise birthday party. So these people, this tribe, this group may come together to maybe throw you like a surprise birthday party or something like that. But it's like they're going to like act like family. Like it's like you guys are gonna like become this like family pretty quickly. And with this 3 of Pentacles here as well, this could be like you meeting like a new person at work, or meeting and then also meeting like a new person romantically, and then maybe like meeting like a new person at your gym. It's really odd how you're gonna meet these people separately, but then it's like you guys come together as this group because of you. So that's also here as well. Let me also say this, pile 3, because we have the 3 of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands here, 3 of Wands, and all your cards. This is also alluding to as well people gravitating towards you because maybe you have a product to sell with the Ace of Pentacles. There may be something about your personality with the Ace of Wands right here that draws people in. So you could even become some sort of like a personality, like an internet personality, TV personality. If you're into things like art or the entertainment industry, it could have something to do with that, and you just kind of attracting people to you because of your personality. So there's definitely that kind of here as well. I wanted to mention it because these cards can allude to that. Now, the Ace of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands over here, these 2 cards are actually the message from this person that you're about to meet. And you're the only group so far that got 2 cards for this area, for the message from your person. And it's still earth and fire energy. So this is, you yourself, again, may have heavy earth fire placements in your own natal chart. You may have a lot going on in the 2nd, 6th, or either 10th house, or the 1st, 5th, or 9th houses. You may have quite a bit going on in either of those houses as well in your natal chart. But again, these people coming in, because this is people, this is multiple people. This is not one person for you, pile 3. This is multiple people. So these people are coming in with stability and movement. And we have the 3 of Wands here, which talks about moving location. Now, because your 3 of Wands is in reverse, this could actually have to do with like moving back home, or moving closer to home, or moving back somewhere that you lived previously before. It could have something to do with that. This could even be alluding to like a visit back home, or this could be you bringing home to where you currently live at, or to where you're moving to. So it could even allude to, this 3 of Wands in reverse could also be saying that maybe if you do move to a new place, a new city, a new location, you may run into a person that you knew as a kid, or somebody that you used to work with, or that you knew a very long time ago. Because 3 of Wands upright talks about moving forward, progress. In reverse, there's like nuances here of almost like something that's behind you catching up to you, or possibly you moving back towards wherever it is that you came from. So it can allude to those things as well with the 3 of Wands in reverse right here. So for sure, there's a group of my pile 3s that you're going to be meeting the soul tribe or community after maybe like a major move or a relocation. And this could even be, again, returning to a community or environment that you left at some point, and then meeting these new energies with this Ace of Pentacles right here, Ace of Wands. So I think this will have a lot to do with money or work and finances, because it seems like everyone comes together because of you. So it could be like you managing them, or maybe you are their boss or their owner or something. The message that I hear from them is don't be afraid. So I feel like they were going to say don't be afraid to take risks, but the major part that stood out was don't be afraid. So it could be don't be afraid to take risks as far as maybe like building a new community or building a new support system, maybe opening yourself up to a new tribe and a community or a new group of friends, you know? So there's some very real and valuable connections here with this Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. And I see these people following or willing to follow you anywhere. So yeah, for a lot of you, this is definitely work. This is like people willing to leave their jobs to come and work for you because they are so loyal, or they really stand behind what you're doing, or they really believe in you. They really believe in what you're doing. Like, these are people like kind of being influenced by you as well. Which is why I say you could be getting into some sort of like internet personality, something like that as well. But these are like people being very inspired by you, you know? So yeah, let's see. Let's start to get some oracle cards now so we can kind of narrow down a little bit more maybe about this group of people, since you have a group of people on the way, pile 3. Oh wait, hold on. What want it to be seen? So we have Saturn, discipline, structure, responsibility, Saturday, Capricorn, restriction, obstacles, trials, hard work, self-discipline, integrity, and patience. So Saturn is the but Saturn is a planet. I'm going to keep shuffling because it didn't fall out. But Saturn is a planet of labor, effort, hard work, ambition. Saturn is the planet that will upgrade the shit out of you, but he's going to break you first. He's going to break you to get you to that next level. So it's a very notorious and feared planet. So we have here Libra, the mediator, and it says fair, people pleaser, balanced, sociable, sensible, diplomatic, polished, easygoing, fickle, indecisive, harmonious, self-indulgence, ruler of the 7th house. So Libra, the people that you meet, the person that you meet, that's coming into your life, the people that are in your energy right now, they could have a lot of Libra energy or a lot of Libra-like qualities where they're very diplomatic, very fair. They may be very, very, very polite, very charming. Libra's ruled by Venus, so Venus makes anything that she touches with the 2 signs that she rules, Libra and Taurus, she's going to make them extremely charming. And so these people, they could be very charming or they could be charmed by you. This could also be like as well, especially with this 3 of Pentacles here and then now Libra coming out. There's like a scenario coming through. The only way that I can describe this is like with an example. So basically, let's say like you got a new job last year and you started making a lot more money, right? You may have kind of like realized like, oh my gosh, like I want to go take vacations here and there, but like my friends financially can't keep up with me because I started making all this money all of a sudden. And so like I can't ask my friends to go to this restaurant with me or go to this vacation with me without me paying for most of it, you know? So you may have been, if you were in some sort of scenario like that where like you glowed up at some point in the recent past, you may be looking for people a little bit more your speed that can kind of keep up with whatever lifestyle you've kind of transitioned to. Let's say you stop smoking cigarettes. You may be looking for a new group of people that don't smoke. Let's say that now you're into diet and exercise. You may be looking to surround yourself with people, this 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles right here, 9 of Pentacles, that are more like you, where it's like they also prioritize their health or something like that. So you may be, that may have also happened too. You may have become a new parent within the last year. So now you're looking for other parents to hang out with. You know what I mean? So that could also be like another thing here. And then we have Vesta, devotion. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. These people are very devoted to you. That's the perfect word, devotion. Okay, and it says here, sacred sexuality, fertility, Kundalini energy, dedication, purity, self-discipline, focused passion, diligence, inner spark, spiritual commitment. Okay, so there could definitely be like a child in your energy, pile 3, with it's saying sacred sexuality and fertility right here. And let's see, underneath the deck here we have Gemini, the investigator, curious, social, knowledgeable, analytical, intellectual, quick-witted, anxious, outgoing, inquisitive, easily bored, ruler of the 3rd house. And so it's really interesting because Vesta here is a asteroid. Yes, not a comet. Yes, an asteroid. Vesta is a asteroid, and she was considered like the goddess of basically like home and like the domestic life. But also too, the interesting thing about Vesta is she is known as the spark of life, which is the Ace of Wands right here. So this is again, so she kind of rules the things that like makes us excited and enthusiastic about life. She's like that inner flame burning within us, which is why she's described here with Kundalini energy. So yeah, inner spark. So this is that Ace of Wands energy coming through again right here. This tribe on its way to you is going to spark something within you every time you guys get together, hang out. Maybe you guys, this could be like a work group. So let's say like you're a musician. You may find somebody that's like, I don't know, a great singer, and someone else that's a great producer, and then someone else that's like a great guitarist. I don't know. But every time you guys get together and you work on music, you fucking create magic. So this is like, whenever you guys, this group gets together, it just flows. I said that earlier. It's like this trine energy for you here with this Three of Pentacles. Yeah, that's what that is. So every time you guys get together, it's going to feel like trine energy where shit just flows. And you guys are just, you produce something very beautiful together. So normally I've been using this deck in this reading to see if I can like pinpoint the star sign of the person that you're about to meet. But because you have a few people in your energy, we're just going to see what we get. So it says here, first quarter moon in Sagittarius, believe in your good luck. Yeah, I picked up some Sagittarius energy earlier, but I'm not sure. It could have been you, or it could be these new people. And then we have last quarter moon in Scorpio, reveal what needs to be seen. Okay, so, and then underneath the deck, we have first quarter moon in Cancer, which says here, push through any insecurity. Like it says here, believe in your good luck. There's something about this group of you guys where it's just, it's lucky. Like it's just this trine aspect, trine energy. And then I see you guys celebrating together a lot too. Like I said earlier, I heard like surprise birthday or something, like a surprise birthday party or a surprise party, or I don't know, but I feel like these people are always going to be around anytime there's a big moment in your life and you're celebrating. These feel like lifelong soulmates. And I haven't picked up that energy yet in this reading, but these people here for you, they just feel like lifelong soulmates. So let's see what I honestly did not do this reading and consider that there could be like more than one person in you guys' energy. So now I'm trying to figure out how to work these oracle cards here, because basically this one I was using to see the personality of the person that you're about to meet. But let's just see. Let's kind of get one for, oh look, we have Fool, like the Fool card, new beginnings. So it says, light attributes fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. Shadow attributes is using humor to wound rather than liberate, denial of your emotional truth. So Fool is like a jester sort of energy or person. And with the Fool card here, or this Fool oracle card, I feel like these people are always going to have you laughing, or maybe you guys are going to always be joking about something or always be laughing about something. Like this is very good, positive, high energy, like all the time. Every time you guys get together, it's like there's not 1 ounce of bad blood there. Like everyone's always in like their highest vibration when the group of you guys get together, which is really cool. Then we have here Rescuer. Okay, so these people, like this group of people, you can call them at any point in time, day or night, and they're gonna show up right then and there. Same thing with you when it comes to them. You're always gonna keep them laughing with a smile on their face, or be able to make them laugh, especially when there's like a crisis going on, or if there's a crisis going on in your life. They're going to help it with humor and help to kind of lighten up that energy, take your mind off of it, or something like that. But we have here Rescuer. Light attribute says provide strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. Shadow attributes assumes that the rescued will reciprocate, keeps the rescued when needy. So yeah, these people for you are just, if you need anything, Like, you'll never be alone again with this group of people. They're always going to be there. There's just something about them that feels lifelong. Like, they're going to be in your life forever after you meet them. That's what it feels like from my end. That's what it feels like. Okay, let's see. Underneath the deck, is blank. That's pretty interesting. I'm going to say that this card here is kind of confirming. Some of my pile 3s have a child on the way. There's just a child in your energy. For this card to be blank here, this is like a child in your energy whose personality hasn't necessarily been formed yet because they're not here yet. That's what I'm picking up with this. So, yeah. That's also in you guys' energy. Let's see. Let's see what path you guys are going to go on together. Why did the universe and the Most High conspire to bring you guys together? Let's see what journey you guys are going to go on together, embark on together. So we have change. Yeah. So this is about after you make some move or some change in your life, is more than likely when you're going to be meeting these people. But they're also, so also with this change card, it says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So also with this change card, the reason that the universe and the Most High has conspired to bring you guys together is so you guys can weather a lot of changes that's about to happen in your life, and not like happen within like the next few weeks or few months. I mean, like I said, this group here, it feels like you guys are going to be in each other's lives forever. Like, this is a lifetime soulmates, relationships for you. These are not going to be somebody that you end up becoming very close to and then you guys go your separate ways or you have a falling out. I am not picking that up at all in your reading. This is like a lifelong thing. So the thing that I'm also seeing is that they're going to be a stabilizing force for you as there's a lot of change in your life. One major thing that the universe wanted to send to you is a stabilizing force, someone that's going to be there for you in those times where you feel like you need to get rescued, so you don't have to do it on your own. All right, sorry, pile 3. I had to go get something, or I had to go answer my door. But what was I saying? Yeah, there's just something about this group that's really going to help with that. It's going to help with these changes, like I had mentioned earlier. Let's see, underneath the deck here, we have patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. So there's like a lot of, the universe brought you guys, I think this is what I was saying. The universe brought you guys together to go through these changes together. Like I said, we have a lot of pentacles down here. So we have a lot of like earth energy. And if that's the case, earth energy is probably the least okay with major changes. I would say Virgo is the only earth sign that can that maybe doesn't mind it as much. Taurus hates it. Capricorn is an initiator, so it'll do it if need be, if it's necessary, if it wants to. But you guys do have a lot of earth energy here, and maybe change is something that's particularly difficult for you. And this is something that they're going to help you kind of adjust to. They're going to help you with these adjustments. So when you're going through these changes, or if you had to make a big move or something like that, like they're just going to be there to really encourage you and kind of help you see what you need to be seen. Yeah, reveal what needs to be seen with this last quarter moon in Scorpio. They're going to help you see why these changes are necessary and why they're not a bad thing. And with this patience card here, it says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. I feel like if there's a child in your energy coming to you, that's more so this child. This child is going to teach you a lot of patience as well. If you have a child coming into your life, a pet, something that you have to take care of and be responsible for, like, it's going to teach you a shit ton of patience. Let's see what they're going to help you, what this soul tribe is going to help you see that maybe was difficult to see before. So the first, so these are 2 cards. I'm going to flip this one back over because it was underneath the topical card. But this here says, harmony, trigger statement, I am boiling over, choose statement, I allow myself to feel. Give yourself space to decompress and take time to nurture your body, mind, and spirit. Allow emotions to surface and release. So this could be another thing that they're teaching you as well. This tribe is really going to help you kind of view emotions differently and deal with them differently so that you're not hanging on to a temporary feeling for too long. Oh, wow. Okay. We also have your connection, cedarwood, trigger statement. It is too much, true statement. I am grounded in my body. Use your empathic abilities to connect with others. Discern the information you receive and do not take on what is not your own. That's another thing they'll help you do as well. Just kind of disengage from certain energies. Then we have here uplifting, the card cheerful, trigger statement. I am powerless, true statement. I'm excited to see what the future brings. The future is bright. Enjoy knowing that your optimism today fuels your amazing tomorrow. Then we have vetiver, the card of reconnect, trigger statement. I need to escape, true statement. I am present. The root of the issue for you will make itself known. Be open to the information you receive from your body, mind, and environment. They may even kind of help you as well pinpoint certain emotions and feelings that have been around for a very long time. Maybe you didn't know where they came from. So you could even like become friends with people that, like somebody that studies psychology, or maybe they're like a counselor or a therapist or something like that. Then we have here lavender, the card balance, and it says trigger statement. No one understands me, true statement. I ask for what I need from a place of love. You need to stand up and speak your truth. What you wish for is what the universe wishes for you. And then underneath the deck here we have time, and it's the card revive, trigger statement. I cannot stand myself, true statement. I am aligned. Go within and allow everything that is not resonant to be purged so that you can come from your heart, your seat of power. I'm just going to get a couple of physical feature cards here. So these might not apply. We're just going to see. We're just going to see if we can get a couple of features about this new tribe coming into your life. Since you're dealing with like a group of people coming in, I'm not entirely sure how accurate this will be. So here we have the card freckles. So you may meet someone that has distinct freckles, or if this is a child in your energy, your child could end up having freckles. Then we have here mustache. So someone may have a very like distinct mustache, and we have bald. Okay, so this is like, I feel like these people they're gonna kind of stand out, and that may be what they admire about you. Like I said, I feel like my pile threes are pretty fashionable, and they may admire the fact that like you don't do what's trendy, which is why I took back the word trendy. Then we have here long hair, and then underneath the deck we have medium length hair. So these are the features that they could have. And let's get one final card here from the universe about this soul tribe coming into your life and what the universe intends for this new connection. Wait, hold on, I'm going to keep shuffling. What flipped over was Golden Healer, Eye of the Storm, Brandenburg Amethyst. Okay, hold on, let me shuffle one more time to see. Yeah, that's your card. Okay, underneath the deck we have Labradorite. And so Golden Healer is the ultimate healing stone. It says golden healers are imbued with powerful transformative healing energies. They are a catalyst for profound spiritual activation. Self-understanding says understanding the quantum world helps you understand yourself. The everyday self is bounded by 5 senses, expanded by a 6th, metaphysics. But this can be transcended to move into a field that is non-local, everywhere and nowhere at once, where there is no time. You create the event being observed. Allow your soul, rather than your ego, to be your guide. Divination says recognize your potential to be an amazing healer. Your abilities needed honing, and those who heal are soul scoured to develop empathy. Much in your life needs transforming. Surrender willingly to the process. Someone clinging to the past holds you back. Encourage them to let go. You may be asked to transform your environment or take on a challenging task. Do so with grace and ease. Healing insight here says healing flows through you. It is a process, not something that you do. Frequency is exceptionally high. Chakra is a soul star and stellar gateway. Aligns and cleanses all. Timing is every movement. Soul path is a channel for Christ consciousness. So this is, again, like I said, every time you guys come together, it's just going to be such high vibrational energy here. High frequencies. There's just going to be something about like every time you hang out with them, you feel healed, or you feel more whole, you feel more like you feel like you have more energy. Like being around this group of people, you may be an introvert, but being around this group of people is going to recharge your batteries. This is just a very high vibrational connection tribe, family, whatever you want to call it. It's a very beautiful thing. You guys are destined to be lifelong partners, or like a lifelong tribe. So this is very, very beautiful, pile 3. But this is all that I'm saying for you guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Let me take this time to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, amazing spirit, for these messages. Hopefully you all come back to visit sometime soon. And until next time, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay blessed, and keep conquering the world. Bye, you guys. All right, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. So we are going to be starting off with some tarot cards today before getting to some additional oracle cards that I will be pulling on camera to see who is currently in your energy, because you are about to meet this person. So I did not originally plan on doing a pile 4, so I'm going to have to start from scratch and shuffle even your tarot cards. So let's just see what we get here. The very first card that we have for you is the Moon. Then we have the 7 of Wands. It felt exactly like this, so I'm not sure if this is like upright or that's wild. So I'm gonna actually keep it like this for now, just so I can remember. Then we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. I don't know why I feel like there's one more in here. It's like shouting at me. Hold on. Yeah, Death in reverse. Okay. Now I feel good. Okay, Justice in reverse is underneath the deck. I'll actually keep this out too. So the person that is currently in your energy pile 4 is somebody that is either at the tail end of their own dark night of the soul, or they just recently came out of it. Now this person may have been through such an intense dark night of the soul journey. This feels like their very first dark night of the soul. So this person could have just lost somebody that they were close to for the first time. They could have gone through some sort of major life experience for the first time, because there's something about this person that's in your energy currently where, not that they felt like certain things would never happen to them, is just like either they're kind of young or they just had never really went through certain things before. Maybe they had never experienced death or loss or like a major life experience or a major life moment. They may kind of be like a little bit of a late bloomer where they're just having these experiences later on in life or something like that. But something about this has really kind of changed them. This person may be around 30 years old. They may be going through a Saturn return right now, because it's like there's something here that's almost hardened them in a sense, but not in a bad way. It's just hardened them where they're take life more seriously is what it feels like. The 7 of Wands here is like they really had to fight to get through this dark night of the soul, because again, they had never really experienced anything like this before. So this was entirely new for them. And then we have the Ace of Cups in reverse over here, Death in reverse, Justice in reverse. So Death and Justice in reverse, they're going to serve as the message to you from or they're going to double as well as a message to you from your person, the person that's in your energy that you're about to meet. But I do find it interesting that we have Ace of Cups in reverse, Death in reverse, Justice in reverse. Somebody just experienced like a loss for the first time. That's the best way that I can kind of describe this, is like they just have gone through a major loss for the first time. This could be like somebody like a grandparent or someone that they were close to that they lost. It really hit them that something that they thought would never happen to them if they're just younger, or if this is just like the first time that something's happened to them. Because it could be any one of those 3 scenarios. Like this is like somebody, for instance, that maybe would have, before this experience, maybe they would have described themselves as like, or not describe themselves, but maybe they would be like, oh, I just don't understand how, just an example, but maybe they were like, oh, I don't understand how people could be addicted to something, or or I don't have anxiety. I've never experienced anxiety or something like that. And then there's like something happened in their life that really threw them off kilter. And it's like before you knew it, they were dealing with maybe their own addiction issues, or maybe they were dealing with really horribly bad anxiety. So this is like something, it feels like a situation where they either didn't get it, didn't think it could ever happen to them, or they just didn't even fathom that this could happen, because it's like they didn't know to look out for this. Like I said, it could be one of those three different scenarios. And one reason that I'm really strongly, I believe seeing this is because of this moon card right here. Because the moon card talks about instincts. The moon and tarot talks about that. The moon astrologically symbolizes our instinctive nature, our primal instincts. So it talks about basically your person that's in your energy right now that you're about to meet on this, whatever they went through. They went from maybe being a more maybe like polished person to somebody that really had to rely on instincts. It was like their instincts sort of got brought to their conscious, and they were really moving from just a place of instincts or a place of almost like survival in a sense, especially with the Seven of Wands right here. And that's what I was instantly picking up, was like this person may have felt like they survived something. They may feel like they survived something. This person could have been involved as well in like some sort of tragedy, or maybe even like an accident. They could have had like a near-death experience maybe, and something changed them for sure, because they, in that moment that they were going through that, they went totally into their instincts. And I keep hearing fight or flight when I'm looking at this moon and the Seven of Wands right here. Your person stood here and fought, but it came from an instinctual sort of place. And so something got brought out of this person that they didn't know that they had. They did not know. I don't think they knew that they had this type of instinctual nature in them to be a fighter, to be somebody who was going to defend themselves, or be someone that was going to keep, pushing through and pressing through. This person could have grown up a bit privileged. They could have grown up not having to worry about certain things. So when it came down to this experience, this was an extremely brand new experience for them. And they really, again, like their instincts, that keeps coming up. Like this person became their instincts. And this is what has led to this massive transformation over here with the Ace of Cups in reverse, Death in reverse, Justice in reverse. But there was like it feels like a very fast moment. You know how like car accidents, like they happen in a moment, but they stay with you maybe for like days or months or years after, depending on how bad the accident was, right? And how much it shook you up. I feel like this was like a moment that happened, but it shook this person up a lot. And I feel like they either got into maybe religion or spirituality or therapy because of this. And they really started learning a lot about themselves. It kind of opened them up in some way, like open up their perspective. It opened up the way that they see life, the way that they see people. I feel like as tragic as this moment or experience could have been for this person, it has made them so much more appreciative and grateful to be alive. Like they love life now, is what I feel with this person. What I'm getting with this Ace of Cups in reverse is like this person's priorities have changed, where it's like different things fill them up now, or they look to different things to fulfill them. Maybe before, maybe it was a little superficial. Maybe, just an example, like maybe it was, I don't know, clothes and cars that made them feel good. But after this moment here, for them, it's like, it's deeper than that now. Like this has made this person very, very deep. Yeah, that's the perfect way to describe it. It's like this person may have gone from kind of like superficial or surface level to an extremely deep person. This could as well maybe this could be for a few of you. This could be somebody that you knew in the past, and they are a completely different person now with this Ace of Cups and Death card in reverse. And that could be why they're showing up in your energy as a brand new person, because they had changed so damn much that they're almost unrecognizable. Like they don't talk the same. They're not excited about the same things anymore. Like there's no like the old parts of them, there's none of that left after this experience. I also feel like too, your person is like more kind or gentle with this Ace of Cups in reverse. I feel like they're more patient with this Death card in reverse. I feel like they're more understanding with this Justice card in reverse here. As far as astrological energies go, we have Pisces. Seven of Wands is ruled by Leo. The Ace of Cups rules all of the water signs. So that's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Death card is ruled by Scorpio. Justice is ruled by Libra. This person may also be in recovery from something as well. They may be in like rehab for something. Like physical, like trying to get like something with their body. Like their I don't know exactly what it's called, but I just saw somebody working with a doctor, like maybe trying to get like their like full mobility back in a certain area of their body. So this person could have been involved in an accident, and something about that has really shaken them up, where it's changed them at the core. This is like a surreal hangman moment for them, where like things just look so differently. Life looks differently, their relationships look differently. I just feel like they actually take in the moment now. Like I feel like when they go outside, they like actually just stand there and take in like the day, and they smell the grass, and like I feel like this has caused them to slow down. When this person hit their Saturn return, something may have went retrograde right around the time they had a Saturn return. If this person is going through a Saturn return, or when they did go through their most recent Saturn return, something may have had gone retrograde right around that moment, because something has caused this person to be a lot more, to move more slowly. They're moving a lot more slowly. Oh, it's not slow. Okay. Somebody on their spiritual team just corrected me. They're not moving more slowly. They're moving more consciously. They put more thought, more meaning, more purpose into things now. They don't do things just to do them anymore, if they ever did. They don't date people just for example, they don't date people just because of how they look anymore. It's like, no, like, what is your spirit? What is your soul like? It's everything for them now is so much deeper. They may have had like a near-death experience, or just a very extremely powerful, transformative spiritual experience with this Moon card and the Seven of Wands right here. Like this person could have did like ayahuasca or like peyote or something, and they just had like one hell of a trip, and they are just different now. They could have went away for a few weeks to like a what are those called, like a retreat or something, where they went away and they went and did like extended therapy or something like that, or counseling, and it's just changed this person. I'm trying to pick up if it feels romantic or platonic, but it doesn't feel like anything. It's kind of weird. I don't know why, but with this Moon card, I just saw an older gentleman, an older man. Something about this man's very respected in some sort of industry. Some of my pile fours, you may be about to meet some sort of a celebrity. But this is like an older person. It could be like a celebrity that you're about to meet. And they're like an older person. It could even be like a politician. It's somebody that's like well known, but it looked like an older gentleman. I just saw him for a second when I looked at this Moon card right here. So this could be like a celebrity, or even a politician. This could be somebody that's just very respected in their own arena. And maybe you're in the same industry, trying to break into the same industry, and you get a chance to sit and talk with them, sit and meet with them. Oh, maybe that could be why this doesn't necessarily feel like anything for some of you, because it could be somebody that's like a well-known person. This could be like a religious or a spiritual leader that you end up meeting. Somebody that really has a lot of spiritual knowledge, especially after going through what they have gone through in their life. This is just somebody that they almost feel like they almost have like this ascendant master type of vibe to them, almost in like human form though, because something about them just feels extremely patient, extremely wise, extremely honest, but very gentle, kind-hearted person with this Ace of Cups in reverse. Their message to you though, with this Death card in reverse and Justice in reverse right here, pile 4, I just heard don't wait. I don't know what for, but don't wait for something. That's the first thing that I heard looking at this Death card, Justice in reverse. But their message to you though is something about like they're coming to to you. So this is divine timing then that's at work. Yeah, this is divine timing. But they're saying that they're on their way. So I don't know if maybe you guys have lost faith that you're going to meet this particular person, or that, because I don't know what this is. So this could be romantic. This could be like a friend. This could be business. It could be like maybe a family member that you end up meeting. I'm not sure. But whoever this is, maybe you may have been asking, praying, setting intentions for this new relationship or this new person to come into your life. And what I'm hearing with this Death card in reverse, Justice in reverse, is them saying like, don't doubt me. Don't doubt that I am coming towards you. Don't doubt that we're going to meet, because it's going to happen. Something's like already happened, just not in your timeline yet. This is the weirdest fucking message ever. This person could as well be an author or something like that. It could be, I don't know, but somebody's very admired here. Pile 4, for those of you that just nearly escaped an accident or some sort of destruction or some sort of tragedy, that there was like a protection over you that helped you kind of evade or like avoid that. That's another message coming through with this Death card in reverse, Justice in reverse, is something just nearly missed some of my pile 4s. So you guys have some sort of miracle energy working around you, working around your environment, working around your life. You guys have this almost like it should have happened to you, but it didn't. Almost kind of like God's hand being directly on you, because it's like there's like this idea that like there's no way in hell that should have missed you. There's no way in hell that would have missed anyone else, but it missed you. This could have even been something like where it's like it was an illness that was maybe progressing or something, then all of a sudden it was in remission. Like there's some sort of like miracle energy around you, specifically pile 4, where the things that should have hit you or things that should have happened to you will miss you, because you have this very precise protection over you. So this may be protection rituals that you've placed over yourself. I just heard the word karma. They said it's karmic. So it's also, there's also possibly some sort of past life protection over you. What the fuck? Your reading is so interesting. Your reading has been probably the most interesting one thus far today, pile 4. And I was about to not do your pile. Okay, let me see. Let's get some oracle cards here to see if I can pull some more information from this person in your energy. So let's see what we get here. So we have here first house, the house of self, and this is about physical appearance, early childhood, goals, desires, individuality, temperament, personality, natural tendencies, identity, and self-image. So this person here may even the person coming into your life may be a first house dominated type of person. And like I said as well, I did catch a glimpse of like almost like an emperor type person. So this was just somebody that was like, they were older, very well respected. And what's this? I'm gonna flip it back over. But we have trine here: harmony, opportunities, luck, flow, beneficial rewards, synchronicity, good vibes, ease, positivity, support, expansive, overindulgent, complacent. Underneath that was Cancer. So that you could meet this person just based off of like strangely, weirdly things falling together. Something about you feels like a lottery. I don't know. Something about you specifically, pile 4, feels like a lottery. Like just this miracle energy. Like, oh my God, I won. Like kind of like that. I don't know. It's like very interesting. So yeah, but we have the first house here. So this person is the person that's coming into your life. They may damn well be somebody that is very well known, because the first house is the house of self. So for the fact that for the first house card to come out for your person is telling me that this is somebody that is they are identified by their identity. So it's easy to notice this person. And it could be because of their appearance, or it could just be because of who the fuck they actually are with this first house card right here. So this could totally be a famous person, a celebrity, somebody that's has a lot of notoriety. We have Aquarius here, so this person could also be an Aquarius, This is a card that says the diplomat, inventive, original, opinionated, analytical, distant, intellectual, humanitarian, friendly, tolerant, outgoing, ruler of the 11th house. Okay, so with the Aquarius card here, this could be, again, this person could be an Aquarius. You may meet this person on like over the internet or something like that, where they just happen to notice you. And it's like they shouldn't have noticed you, but they did. You know, it's like maybe you don't have 1 million followers or something, but they noticed your post over everyone else's. Like I said, there's some sort of like miraculous type of like I won lottery sort of energy here. Good fortune, like Wheel of Fortune, good fortunate energy here for you specifically. So yeah, this person could have some Aquarius energy, or it could be alluding to the fact that you and this person connect through networking, because Aquarius does rule like society, communities, a collective, networking, things like that. Kind of like knowing people in a sense. So this could definitely be somebody that you connect with through networking, or another individual, or maybe you guys have like a mutual friend or something like that. Yeah, or even like the internet. And then we have here 4th house, home, family roots, foundations, emotions, femininity, mother, domestic comfort, feeling at home, ancestors, property, family values. And then underneath the deck here, we have 7th house, partnerships, marriage, relationships, friendships, business partners, contracts, agreements, joint endeavors, sharing, negotiations, cooperation, and relating. So this person could definitely end up becoming some sort of a committed like partnership in your life. And it could have to do with like romantic. It could also be like when it comes to business, because the 7th house rules, again, like it says right here, joint endeavors, agreements, contracts. So the only contractual agreements, it doesn't just have to be marriage. It could be anything. It could be with like a business. It could be signing a promissory note with somebody else. Like, I don't know, it could be getting into like a loan with someone else because you guys want to start a business together. So yeah, this could have to do with contracts. This kind of comes back to this person possibly being a celebrity or a very well-known person. And if they are, and you meet this person, they could have you sign something like maybe an NDA, or if they want to get into business with you, then this person may, obviously they might bring the paperwork and they're like, okay, like let's chop it up, like let's really like work together. And they may be very serious about that with this 7th house card right here. So it doesn't just have to be marriage. It could be, but it doesn't have to be. This person, something about them, it doesn't necessarily feel like a relationship. So this could definitely be like a contractual sort of agreement. You may have actually held a soul contract with this person in a previous lifetime with this 4th house card that was sitting under the, which one? Aquarius, I believe. So yeah, I'll leave this one out too. So let's see if we can get some indications as to what sun sign this person may be. Okay, so we have here open up to change, new moon in Aquarius. So we have Aquarius coming through again. And then we have 1st quarter moon in Cancer, push through any insecurity with Cancer. And 4th house is rules Cancer as well. So this person may be a Cancer or an Aquarius for this to come out. 7th house, we got Libra here twice because the 7th house is ruled by Libra. 1st house is ruled by Aries. And again, too, we also have Pisces with the moon card, Scorpio with the death card, all the water signs with the Ace of Cups, and Leo with the 7 of Wands right here. And underneath the deck, we have 1st quarter moon in Leo, be humble. So yeah, there's like some repeating energies here where this person could definitely for sure be either a Leo, Libra, Cancer, or Aquarius for them to keep showing up like that. For some reason with this open up to change card with this new moon in Aquarius, I feel like this person could introduce you to a new lifestyle, or a different lifestyle, a different way of living. I feel like if this person were to bring you into their world, you're going to be exposed to how this person lives their life, or like, let's say that they like fly private all the time. I don't know. And let's say that like you've never even been in first class. All of a sudden, like you're flying private now. It's just an example, but it could be something like that where like they kind of bring you into their world. And so now you're experiencing what it's like to be like them almost, with this open up to change card right here. And then with push through any insecurity, just know that if this is somebody that's very well known, very well respected, with this push through any insecurity card right here, I feel like what that is saying is like, don't feel If this is a well-known, well-respected, well-admired person, don't feel smaller because of who this person is. Realize that at the end of the day, they see something very, very valuable in you. And this is why they have either reached out to you or are allowing you to get to know them or to get close to them or something like that. So don't feel insecure about the fact that it's like, why did they notice me? Don't feel that way. This could also as well be somebody that's very, very attractive. If this is like a romantic sort of situation, this could be somebody that's extremely attractive, and it makes you wonder, like, why are they looking at me? Or if there's any sort of thoughts like that, push those out. Like, just know for a fact that you are absolutely good enough. Open up to change. Open up to the fact that this person sees just as much value in you as you do in them. They see you as their equal. Okay, so just make sure that you keep that at the forefront of your mind. Let's get some archetype cards here, see if we can get a little more information about their personality. Oh, did something flip over? Something did flip over. Okay, so we have here scribe. It says light attribute, preserving knowledge and information, shadows, altering facts, or plagiarizing others' work. So preserving knowledge and information, were you the one where I said this person could be like an author or something like that? So this person could be like an author. Maybe they're a writer, maybe they love writing. This person, I just heard attorney. This person could be an attorney. So this person may also have like a very prestigious job as well. Then we have here father. That's interesting because what I saw was like this emperor type man. I got this vision of an older man, and he was sitting. He almost looked exactly like the emperor card. He was sitting, and there was just something about him that just looked very like authoritative, but not like demanding or controlling, but it was just like, you could tell he was very respected. I don't know. But this card here, father, it says light attributes, talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding light within a tribal unit. Shadow attributes, dictatorial. Yes, dictatorial control, abuse of authority. So this person is, they may be looked at as like a father figure to a lot of people, just because they are very spiritual or very conscious, very wise. And so a lot of people may look up to this person, because that was what I saw too, with that visual of that older gentleman. Was like, he was very respected. I picked all that up in that quick ass little vision that I saw of him. I knew he was very well respected, and he just commanded that respect. He had a very powerful presence to him. So this could be whoever you're meeting, could be somebody that is a father themselves. Maybe they have a child, or this could be more metaphorical, where they're like a father-like figure to a lot of people. They could in some way, shape, or form become a father figure to you. If that's the case. Underneath the deck here, we have lover. So for some of you guys, this will end up becoming a lover of yours, because now we have 7th house, we have Ace of Cups in reverse, and then we have lover underneath the deck here. So this could totally be somebody that you end up falling in love with. They end up falling in love with you. You guys end up embarking on some sort of a romantic kind of like connection. And so it says here, light attributes, great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. Shadow says obsessive passion that harms others, self-destructive devotion. Okay, so yeah, that answered. Thank you for answering that question, because I was really wondering. I was like, I don't necessarily feel anything. It didn't feel like a friend. It didn't feel like business. It didn't feel romantic. It just didn't feel like anything. And I couldn't figure out why. So yeah, I think they answered that question for me. Let me see. Let's see why the universe has brought you guys together. What journey will you and this person in your energy that you're about to meet, what journey will you guys be going on together? We had love. Okay, this is definitely love for some of you. It says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So this is also about, this is a journey of love too. So maybe even learning how to love yourself more, how to appreciate yourself more, especially with this Ace of Cups in reverse. This person may even teach you how to have more self-respect, higher esteem, more confidence, you know? They may kind of rub off on you, because it's not, I don't feel like they're really going to like teach you that. I just feel like they're going to rub off on you because they just carry themselves in a certain way. And I feel like that you just may sort of pick up on that and start to exude that yourself, yeah, pushing through any insecurity for sure. What was this? Okay, and then we have here friendship. This is, okay, so this could be love or friendship or both for a lot of you guys here in pile 4. It says friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So the universe has also brought you guys together so you can have a true friendship, a true lover, a true love in your life that you actually trust. And so we have here trust, and it says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So this is someone that you're going to end up trusting a lot as well. They're going to end up trusting you a lot. And then we have here guilt underneath the deck, and it says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So just anything that was kind of holding you back, anything that was in your way, anything that was sort of restricting you from pushing forward because you were dealing with feelings of guilt or shame or insecurity or inferiority, whatever it is, this person is really going to help kind of absolve that. Because I feel like they're going to change. It's going to be like a big perspective shift with this relationship here. So let's just say, for example, that like you focus a lot on like the tedious little details or like the like things that maybe in the grand scheme, like maybe they're not as important, but for you, maybe you can't stop staring at them or looking at them or, so let's just say, for example, that, I don't know, you had to do like a public speaking engagement, right? And you cannot get over the fact that there's like a wrinkle in your blazer or something, right? So you're just so hyper focused on that detail. But this person here is they're going to kind of help pull your gaze and your attention out of those small, tiny details that don't actually matter. Because what actually matters is not the wrinkle in that jacket, but your actual message that you give during that speaking engagement. You know, like that's the most important thing. And so I feel like this person is going to help you sort of focus on the things that don't give you anxiety. They're going to help sort of like pull you out of anything that maybe you kind of sit and harp on a lot, or you sit and you can't, once you get stuck on something, you kind of can't pull yourself out of it. I feel like they're going to help you be able to kind of pull yourself out of certain things where maybe you just get stuck in this loop or something like that that's coming through for some reason. Let's see. Let me grab these cards here. Let's see how they're going to help you change or shift your perspective. Okay. So we have here Jasmine, the card Passion. Trigger statement, I am scared. True statement, when I am vulnerable, I am at my strongest. Reconnect with your feminine energy and pursue something that ignites your fire. Open the gates of your fortress and explore. Okay, so they're also going to help you have enough confidence in yourself to go explore your own passions too. And then underneath the deck here we have comfort and consolation. Trigger statement, I cannot go on. True statement, my heart is light. Please hold space for the feelings that you have, honor them and be with them. Your burden will be lightened. Beautiful. And that's the thing, I feel like this person is going to come through to kind of lighten those burdens. Like I said, whatever you may have like used to focus on before and be like, oh my God, like this one detail is just giving me so much anxiety or I can't let it go. They're going to help you kind of lighten those burdens and kind of make you realize like, you know what, maybe that doesn't matter. What if I just said I stopped caring? It's kind of like that. And they'll sort of like introduce that possibility to you where it's like, maybe I don't have to care about everything, you know? And it'll kind of help. It'll kind of help. So let's see. Let's get a couple of physical feature cards here. Just to see if we get anything, any sort of distinct features that this person may have. So we have here piercings. We've got straight hair. We've got mustache. So let's get one more. Oh no, not one more. Hold on, that's not one more. That's a lot. Okay, so let's see. Let's get one more. Person may also have tattoos because this flipped over. And then we have short and then short hair. So these could be, what was this? Red hair, curly hair. But I think tattoos wanted to be seen. So they could have any of these sort of features. And then we have slender underneath the deck. So they may be slender, have a slim figure. There we go. What the hell? All right, just ignore me. I need to take a nap. Okay, let's get one final message here from the universe to you and your person about why the universe and the Most High has pretty much conspired to bring the two of you together. So let's see. Okay, all these turn around, but we have Malachite, the kind of turn around black tourmaline. But the one that fell out for you is Tiger's Eye. So I'm going to read this card out of the book. Give me a second. Underneath the deck here we have Garnet. Okay, and what it says here about Tiger's Eye is empowerment. Oh, okay, that makes sense. It says Tiger's Eye symbolizes prosperity and encourages right use of power. It balances your needs with those of others, finding solutions. It says a child of the sun and earth with untold powers, you make your own fate, assert yourself wisely, bringing hidden talents to the fore and accept your imperfections. There's a tendency towards obsessiveness or becoming spaced out. That was what I was picking up about you guys. Like I just said, like I feel like you guys get stuck on one detail or something, and then maybe like you just sort of keep harping on it or like obsess about it. Yeah, and that says it right here. It says there's a tendency towards obsessiveness or becoming spaced out. Ground yourself, explore your past lives to discover causes of these traits. I did mention your past life, I think, earlier in your reading as well. So definitely look into your past life if you can, if you know how to. Okay, and then it says here, deal sensibly with day-to-day reality and face challenges boldly. So this is beautiful. It says divination, unlock your creativity, find prosperity and lasting success. Long journeys and celebrations lie ahead. Your personal power, confidence, and energy are high. Use them wisely. Commit to goals. Distinguish between wishful thinking and what you really need. Assist friends to gain their heart's desire. Past lives throw light on current situations. Healing Insight says doing what gives you joy increases your well-being. Frequency is earthy to high depending on color. Chakra is solar plexus and the third eye. Timing is Leo and Capricorn. And the soul path is becoming empowered. And pile 4, this is all that I'm seeing for you guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Let me take this time to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, amazing spirit for these messages. Hopefully you all come back to visit sometime soon. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, stay blessed, and keep conquering the world. Bye, guys.